And we're back with Ramashay. Curse of Strahd, session 40. New layout.
All right.
Great job! You said it in one go!
We ended up on an odd number. I forgot Shade mentioned that last time.
It really pissed me off.
Yeah.
You should have played another game.
I couldn't,
Just play it immediately after.
but I had to go. And I kind of left you guys off on a awful cliffhanger. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
Isaac's
dick.
about to drink all
Gonna
the
die.
blood.
Chris said or did a one-shot
oh
instead.
Jesus Christ!
What? Oh, Christian.
Okay, I'm turning that off. That freaked me the fuck out. No,
What did Shade do? That wasn't Shade.
the issue was Christian. I literally took my computer and apart the next day, so I couldn't. Anyway,
Okay.
okay, took my setup. Shut up. Yeah. So
What is wrong with you? Okay, continue.
indeed, it has been a bit. What is it?
About
Almost a month?
3 weeks.
Because it's great.
Closer to a month. Yeah. So the recap is going to be fun for whoever actually remembers.
I think I remember it now.
I remember everything just fine.
Do you? I think Reaper needs an inspiration die.
I think
Disagree.
Reaper needs to.
Disagree.
I
Disagree.
think Reaper needs to.
Oh,
have a
sorry.
backup for his notes.
Let me fix that. I think Reaper needs to have an opportunity to lose an inspiration die.
I have been the only one I've seen fail.
Okay. Just to prove a bloody point, Reaper. How would you like to do the recap?
Just shakes head in confusion after the statement you made. Okay, sure.
It's just 3 and a 2 and a 1. Go.
Okay, so the session started off with us. I believe we had finished the conversation with I forget what his name is. One of the big boys in town, the people who run the cult. So the person that runs the cult, and we made a deal with him to kill Isaac. Sorry, not kill Isaac. Capture Isaac and have him be the one to kill him,
That was
if need be. And then we decided to go and try to infiltrate Isaac's abode by me, Globin, acting as a guard, not as guardsman, as a prisoner, and 3 others acting as guardsmen, which would be Dr. Sir Knight, Greg, and Shia, the red-haired guard. And so that absolutely flopped, and then after Globin hitting his head a couple of times, went into a blood frenzy, killed most of the guards, and we found Isaac sitting in his own blood with a bunch of pikes stabbed to him.
Good news, he's dead.
Too bad he rose up from his grave after all the people nearby him died. And I think there was a little bit something at the beginning where we had a conversation. I think that's the previous session. Never mind. Oh no, that was the last session. Yeah, at the very beginning there was a couple that we knocked unconscious and then had a conversation with. Then we left, and then we went to town. Before all that, killed an assassin. I think I might just be. I could be
You are
articulating
you are recapping the past
last 2
or
sessions.
3 sessions.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
You pretty well hit the most major points.
I have 2 things to add.
What would that be?
We talked to the Red Archer lady, and then we fought a. I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically a scarecrow puppet
Oh,
version
yes.
of the.
I'm pretty sure we talked to the lady the session before that.
Well, the session before that, you simply missed the fight with the contractor,
The quote-unquote contractor.
quote unquote contractor.
The contractor? Question mark?
That should have been the name of the episode, to be honest.
You know who it is, bitch.
He can talk. It's him.
You just
Alright.
missed the one not really major encounter. That's fine. Take your inspiration.
The one
You haven't
encounter
gotten one.
everyone thought they were going to die to, but then he wasn't talking, so you're like, oh,
Oh,
we're
he's
not-
not
I'm
real.
gonna fucking kill.
it's not real. Okay, this is less intimidating.
All right, swapping over, and I got the new layout.
You know,
Oh,
it really
really?
says something that just by the pure virtue of seeing the contractor come at us, intimidate us, really speaks to the power of the contractor himself.
Do we have to re-roll our inspiration? Or not our inspiration? Yes, our inspiration.
Our
Our
inspiration.
order.
Well,
Do Reaper get an
combat
inspiration by the-
combat ended. But now it's beginning again.
Yeah. I asked Shade that last time, and we're doing a new one.
So yeah, go ahead and re-roll.
By the way, did Reaper get an
You are going to
inspiration
give us
die?
the button, or
Did
do
it.
you
Yeah,
want
I did.
to just roll?
Just roll yourselves.
19.
I'm gonna love to ask what your point was at the end of the session, by the way.
At what point?
Oh, no, wait, I'm
that's
first.
funny.
Glorben went from 20 to 20.5 to
Yeah.
3.
Oh, yeah, Shane,
Yeah.
can you open the map for us? 'Cause
That
I
one.
lost
Don't
it.
worry, Glorben. We'll
It's
come in and
Burgomaster's
save you.
mansion.
This is what you get for calming Globin down.
Garbo, you can double click on your token on the right side of your character sheet, top right. And it'll pull up the
Oh.
left map.
You can also do
Glorben's
that.
coming out the high. He's a bit sluggish.
The adrenaline's running from my system. Currently a little bit groggy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move. Certain, do you want to be in or out of the
In.
room? In the room?
5 foot closer.
2.5 feet.
2.5.
Okay.
All right.
So, everyone's rolled for initiative. Yeah, last time we left off, Izek rose up, all pale and vampire-like. Oh no, he's a vampire now. I wonder why.
shit. I wonder why. It wasn't like there was a guy in a suit that got mentioned
Nah,
at
man.
some point.
What?
Hey! I was nowhere near here.
I was nowhere near here. Do you wear a suit?
Yes!
You do, don't you?
Yes!
That looks like a cashmere sweater to me all the time.
You son of a bitch!
Oh dear.
I bought this for 40 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, right away, top of the turn order. Except
Glorben.
it's actually Glorben.
It's Gordon, man.
Glorben, top of the turn order. No, Sir Knight, top of the turn order. You walk in the room. You immediately see Izek all bloodied and stabbed, but still living apparently.
Yeah. Does he look like he's really damaged anymore? Or
He doesn't look like he's really damaged now.
alright. And everyone else is dead. He's got like weapons sticking out of him, or does he just have holes?
Holes.
Holes? They look like they're like trying to regenerate by this point.
Yep.
Alright.
They look like they've already made their course of regenerating.
Yeah. I don't have my sword drawn at the moment. I don't have anything drawn. In which case, gonna go over here. That's 5'10". Immediately pull out my shield and I'm going to grapple him.
No Squire punch?
No, in this situation, I would like to, if he's a vampire, and I know how vampires have really rocked our shit in the past, he might be only one, but you shouldn't underestimate them. Would like Glorben to be in a position when we get advantage immediately before he tries anything. And, you know, he hasn't had a very successful time, or vampires haven't had a very successful time when it comes to trying to attack Sir Knight Squire ever, when it comes to the blood drinking thing that obviously Shy has been affected by in the past.
Yes. Flashbacks being knocked unconscious by psychic damage.
Because
Alright,
you weren't close enough to Globin.
Roll your check.
Yeah. That's not great, but that
Oh,
That is
yeah, I
a
forgot
plus
that was plus 13.
Oh man, only a 7.
I clicked that twice. Yeah, you just as he's rising, you dart forward and you get him in a lock.
all right. I'm immediately going to at half my movement start dragging him backwards.
Oh jeez.
So that's
So 5
5.
feet.
It's gonna be 10. I've already moved 20. What do I want him? I don't want him in an area where he can immediately bite Glorbin, unless Glorbin
Hey,
wants to come at
I am the person that he should bite out of anyone else here.
over here.
Besides
I
you.
can move up to the space that's not the desk, right?
Hmm?
The space that's not the desk
Oh.
is.
Yeah, it's pretty well in front of the desk unless you're actually trying to climb on top of the desk.
I'm just gonna have him in front of me, like on my yeah, right there.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Legendary action.
Oh no.
Oh, darn. When that
At the
bitch
end of
up
his
the
turn, at the
pixie-
start of his turn.
He's gonna try to whack you.
Yes, my least favorite mechanic.
That's a 27. That's a hit.
Oh wow, that's actually a really good roll.
It's okay. He doesn't really do.
Yeah,
a lot
It's a
of
good thing
damage.
he hit me out of everyone. Let's be honest here. That's not bad.
Hey,
Damage.
Glorin doesn't know that.
You are unconscious. I'm gonna make you roll a thing real quick. That's not what I want you to roll, but it's the same thing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
grappled.
you're just down.
Oh boy.
I like how you think these people are unconscious.
So I'm going to walk into the doorway, see Sir Knight, and call out, Sir Knight, you need any help over there?
If you have anything you want to do, I'm currently dealing with a vampire? Question mark? Yeah, a vampire. He's starting to regenerate.
Look.
He's a
Try to
time
remember.
lord.
He's a top lord. He's great for your body.
Well,
Isaac
this may
starts
be
glowing with
stupid.
yellow and multicolored energy. And just
I know
blasts their
she's
knight
got
backward.
you know.
So this may be stupid, but I want to chill touch it so that it can't heal.
I'm
Not bad
glad
idea.
that she's already started using her guillotine to grapple people.
You can
No, we're gonna. All right, I can do that now. We'll save that.
you can certainly try.
About
a
the
hit.
fact that not applied by you, the grapple effect.
My God, you hit.
That is another. That's the wrong roll.
That is indeed the wrong roll.
What does Chill Touch do against undead again? Doesn't it prevent them from regenerating or something?
Chill touch
Or,
has an effect where you can't heal after
Yeah, that's
for a
what-
turn.
I'm not 100% certain. I think that's effective on undead as well. I don't believe there's
Yeah, that's typically undead.
specifically undead.
Oh,
If you hit
it-
another target,
if
it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of the turn.
so it
also-
can't hurt me.
Okay.
And it can't regain hit points till next turn, yes.
Okay.
Is
That's
it
a general thing.
Yeah.
disadvantage
All right, so
against
you can't.
them in specific or against
It's
everyone?
specifically
him.
against me. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. You just help with its vampire's regeneration ability.
Oh
Oh.
god, he's regenerating.
Gated.
Don't worry, fam, I got you. Finger gun.
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
You immediately send out a wave of necrotic energy that doesn't seem terribly effective against this newly vampirized person.
You see, I find he's an ally. No.
Actually, wait. Let me check one other thing. So I may have a bonus action. No, that's an action. Never mind then. End the
Okay.
turn.
That's all you're doing. Gotcha. Despite being scared shitless, he's gonna step back a little bit. The Valakian guard 6, And he's gonna ready himself for whatever comes out of that door.
Fair enough.
Victor. He's gonna stand after hearing more scuffles. Immediately going to... No, you can't cast that. Shit. But you can cast that. Going to cast Mage Armor on himself.
Kid.
And I think that is
I'm
all
good.
he can do right now.
Why would he already have it on there if he was going to a person he thought was insane?
You're also unconscious. Stop being unconscious, you dick.
Stop dying,
Will
idiots.
you stop being unconscious? Sure, you wake up. You are no longer unconscious, friend.
But does he have a arrow through his skull?
Him?
Or oh
You
wait,
mean-
no, those are all the ones in the.
Yeah, these guys just got put to sleep.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna kick awake
Yeah,
the
I
other
didn't
dude.
kill. I only killed 10 of them, I think.
You only killed most of them. And they're awake now. They don't know what's happening. Isaac. I am gonna always forget to use legendary actions, as I could have. He's gonna try. And first off, break the grapple.
All right, I'll roll a nerd check.
Okay.
Break this bitch.
I'm not even
Nope.
gonna roll.
I wasted a 20, but it's brilliant.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't go well.
I tighten my grip around his neck.
Put his finger in the worst.
Uses action. Yeah, shit, man.
Uses his bonus action to flail wildly.
My dude doesn't even have, like, proper bonus actions.
You know, I just realized the best way I can bully Isaac, and I'm going to do it.
Alright, well. Greg.
Projecting is a interaction, right? Basically,
What?
for myself, projecting for myself is an interaction.
It's an action for one, a bonus action for another. Unless you have the... the thing on. Yeah, your special thingy.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. Action surging already. Alright.
Oh, Greg's all the way down there.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't Greg have super low HP at the moment because of the
He's
contact?
half.
He's at a half.
That's not bad.
I don't think we did.
I don't think they did either.
You guys... Did you even short rest?
No.
I can't remember, but it makes sense if we didn't, honestly.
None of the important people need it.
Are you calling Greg unimportant?
I think
Yes.
you literally said, like, as Greg, that we could just go on.
I think he said to give him an hour, and he only has 3 of his HD. Because he was
Okay.
downed instantly in that fight.
Oh.
I think you guys did rest, so he would still have it back.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if that was the instance where I said we should rest because I would regain the bardic inspiration I spend.
Oh,
It might have been.
Forgot my chair leans back. Putting that on. Immediately second winding. Alright, good. And I actually put an effort into your story, Greg. Don't die.
What was that die about?
Healing.
The
Second
second one.
winding.
Oh.
Don't forget to add your modifier to that too.
Do I not have that on your... Oh yeah, you could just heal. It has a button. That's healing 9. So you'd be at 22.
Ooh, I really like this new layout. Oh, sorry.
Well, thank you. I think that's the... Did that not save properly?
Swear to God, Christian, if you go to where I'm planning on going.
If you get in my way, you might be next.
Oh.
Joking, of course. Oh, am I?
Dude, anyway.
I just realized
Oh.
that...
Oh.
I'm ready, guys. Oh no, the hallways.
You can treat him like difficult terrain.
Just tap
He's-
him on the shoulder.
He's not against you.
Oh, that means you can't get to Isaac.
Yeah, because you'd have to treat Shizuka like difficult terrain too, wouldn't he?
Indeed.
You
What's
use
difficult
the
about-
action surge to get extra movement this turn.
You'd be able to get diagonal with him.
Yeah.
Would he?
Actually,
Because
I wasn't
Shizuka
going
would
to do that anyway.
10, 20. Oh no, yeah, he could.
Yeah.
I was 5 off of what I thought.
God damn
No,
it,
like,
Greg!
no, he was
No,
right
you
here.
have to,
Right
you have
there.
to be one below him.
Oh, okay.
25, 30. Yep.
Here, let me actually, while you guys are doing this, let me real quick fix something. Because the layout's actually not using the graphic that I had set for it. It decided to revert. Let me fix that. You guys keep doing your thing though.
No.
If it's a 5-foot cone, no.
Well, if it's a 5-foot cone, then it will only hit Isaac.
I don't know.
What if he aims upwards, like above him?
How are
Yeah, I
you?
would catch.
Oh no, if he aims upwards, he won't hit Isaac. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too
it's
much.
15-foot cone, then
You would hit Glorvin.
Oh yeah, you would hit everyone regardless.
yeah.
Well, okay. not
You wouldn't
single hit.
hit Glorbin.
Position.
In a 15-foot cone?
You would hit Glorbin like
Making
that.
sure
yes.
that Globin gets hit.
Of
Yeah,
course.
okay, thank you.
You wouldn't be able to hit Isaac without hitting someone else.
I think there's going to be a pile of bones very soon.
Oh.
I'm glad he's exclusively targeting Corbin now. Oh,
This is no, that was my cone.
oh, what's it? Okay.
Mhm.
Just gotta-
The little things in life.
The little. Alright.
There we go. Now that's proper.
Okay, so what are you trying to use?
I assume
Like, he's gonna use Bone Storm.
Yeah, but he would hit people over.
you still have the option of whack, 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 whack.
You are playing a fighter.
You are indeed
You're
playing a
playing
fighter.
with extra attack.
Especially when using the silver short sword. I mean, just figure out
hit
what
him.
you're doing.
It's been like a 4 or
throw
5
the
minute
sword.
turn.
Yeah,
Just
I don't think
throw
you're
your
gonna be able to
sword.
hit Isaac without hitting someone else. That's
Well,
crit.
yeah, it is a nat 20.
Time to do you 2d6 damage.
Did we get another treasure chest from the ceiling?
And our treasure chest falls on top of Isaac's head.
Does 0 damage.
Man, I don't like this crit deck either, because you have the option of paying an amount of gold to deal a 46 additional damage, but I don't really like that, so I'm not going to do that. Anyway.
Did you implement the new crit table?
I've been playing with this one, but it's kind of eh.
Does a lot of it like you have to pay stuff for?
A lot of it is do this or take damage. So just normal crit, yeah. Solid.
Not bad.
Those were double. And those were max.
Wait,
You didn't
plus
drag
6?
that. Oh, and he was supposed to still have 4. You didn't actually drag that onto Isaac.
That's a shame.
I'll drag it onto him.
Did you not drag that on Isaac again?
I did drag on Isaac. How did
Greg tried
Why
to
is
drag it
that-
onto him.
that didn't work?
Be a plus. Oh, whatever.
It only worked for me because I actually put it on his stat block. That's a hit.
You have amazing AC at least. That's the
Actually, he was
Good thing
supposed to
about-
take. What?
Wait, 7 has a plus 3 effect?
No, I've reinforced the sword.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's plus 3 to damage, not
Shade, I have a question.
But
You said
Hey,
that
Strahd.
you added the effect for the hit and stuff, but I'm not seeing them. In addition to the +2 I get when I drop the
didn't
sword
add
everywhere.
that to the thing. No,
Oh, I thought you said you were.
I
Going
said
to.
I was going to, but I forgot.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, that's some damage. You stab into him. It doesn't. It doesn't. The sword doesn't run through as well as you'd hope. How many attacks do you get?
he gets 4 in total, doesn't he? Because of the action surge.
True.
Oh, he had. No, he didn't
No,
use
he didn't use
surge.
action surge.
Did he not?
No.
No. That's not a mouse, that's mosquito.
You're on your turn. Okay. Shia, other
All
fighter.
right, I'm gonna go here. I'm going to do the chant to make everything a sword.
You can't get there.
You can't get there.
No, he can get there.
Well,
He-
and then use an attack action.
Oh no, he has to go through Greg. Right.
And Shizuka.
No, I counted Shizuka. I wasn't counting Greg.
Oh, that's also 30 on top of Greg without difficult terrain.
Extra movement speed for action surge.
If you surge, you can use your action for dash.
Oh, okay. Damn it, Greg.
Yeah.
Um,
What's new?
How about you just take your action to project an air sun sword?
So I was gonna do this. I was gonna do the worldscape, so I could just action surge. But I can't attack him if I do that, even with the action surge. So I'll
Okay, what you
just
can do is turn your action into movement, and then use your action surge to attack.
Yeah,
But
he
then
could
I
just-
only have the one sword. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, I'll
You have multi-attack regardless.
I'll dash, and then action surge,
Mhm.
and then
It doesn't help me, but it's an idea.
I will give him 2 baps.
That is a hit.
Oh, why is it not doing the extra damage? Boop, boop, boop.
damage from.
+7 to damage.
No, it's do. It does an extra 1d8, isn't it?
Well, it might.
The damage is replaced by a 1d8.
When you hit an undead with it, the target takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
That sun sword's base effect when you hit undead.
Yeah. So,
Isaac heals
roll
by
another
1d8
1d8.
damage.
Yeah.
Yay! It's healing this turn.
So that's a 21. Okay, and then BAP number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does the 20 hit?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's 21 plus 13 for 33 damage that turn. Woo. Because it's supposed to roll 2d8.
Yo, incorrect. It's 34.
30. Okay.
Anyway.
Thank you, Reaper.
If I remember, I'll add an if undead thing.
Okay. I'm surprised it doesn't do that automatically.
It's a effect parsing thing.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Okay. Before Glorban goes.
Of course.
Oof.
Legendary action.
Legendary action.
Try, you're gonna get drunk again.
Use shockwave to push him away.
Gonna do an unarmed strike.
At who?
Once again at Shy actually.
Ah, dang.
Don't
Ah,
worry,
crap!
he's-
Crap! I'm not in my breastplate, so my AC is worse. God damn it!
Indeed it is.
And I'm wearing my armor.
It's with a 28.
That's yikes.
That's a yikes, Dad.
I wonder if he's just really rolling high or if that's average. No, that has to be high.
I hope it's high.
That has to be high.
Is it high? Anyway, Glorban.
Oh, of course it is. It's 5e. If it's normal for that, I would be concerned.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Actually, Isaac is tougher than Strahd.
Would make sense.
Makes sense,
Oh,
yeah.
You did just get
before I end, I'm gonna bonus action second take Sun Sword.
You did just kind of pass your turn.
Already finished your turn.
Fuck. Damn it. I meant to, and then I forgot.
like you're
Okay.
when you ever inspiration snack, you gotta remember to say it before you do something.
Mhm.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, so I'm really using this dread to get advantage on this individual, which is
Okay.
my last first level
Or
spell
you-
slot.
Or you could just flank him.
How?
Greg.
I thought it was only perpendicular and vertical.
Yeah.
Not
No, no,
perpendicular.
no.
You have to done
It's-
diagonals.
It's a line right
Diagonals.
through.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably
As
gonna
long
change
as
it
you
up for
can-
Zelda, but yeah.
You're gonna change it.
You can flank him from any of these lines, provided there's someone on the other side of him.
That is okay. Yep, that
That's
is
a
a
crit.
crit.
Damn.
Hopefully it wins all 46. It does.
Shit, my dude.
Did it re-roll that second one? Or... Huh, okay. Okay. I guess that's my first attack. Now for the second one.
Jesus
That's a
Christ.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ, woman!
Guy, He's already in orange. He's in
I did
dark orange.
63 damage there.
Yeah, he did a lot. You know, my strategy of
Okay.
bullying him won't be needed for very long.
Well,
In fact, I think-
This took a turn.
Oh shit!
Is there
You
anything
guys
else I can
are a lot
do?
tougher than the other with spears.
I don't think there's anything else you can do.
I thought I had a bonus action type thing I can do that didn't do damage, but... Oh, yeah, is that it? I need to check if that peaceful valediction... Okay, I'm using bonus action. Oh no, it's only a corpse. Damn it. Wait, does this guy count as a corpse?
No. Only if it says
Okay.
undead.
Can I ready my bonus action for when this guy falls?
Oh, good.
To use malediction on him. Peaceful valediction.
I mean, no.
Okay. fair
I
enough.
don't think you can ready a bonus action.
I didn't know if you could either, so it seemed fair. Cornelius, your turn.
Yes.
We
I'd
hear
like-
from like 200 miles
Go.
away or something.
Alright, drop shield. 5, 10. Pick sword up out of my belt. Because you have to move 10 feet in order to do that.
Jesus.
Alright, get it.
But
Up. Come on.
were you trying to drag him like that too, or?
Stays there. I just took 10 feet of movement, which is 20 technically. So I could pick up my sword out of my belt after drawing my shield.
Dragging him,
So I-
which gives us an attack of opportunity, wouldn't it?
He's no,
in the
'cause he's
range.
still in the range. He's just moved 10 feet around this man so he can pull out his sword
I stepped back and then I stepped right in place.
while still grappled.
Oh, okay.
Grappling him. Alright, let me scroll up.
Okay.
Actually, the bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and use. Where is it? Is that the bottom of my sheet? I hate it if it's at the bottom of my sheet. Yeah, Divine Favor. There we go. Like, click off a spell slot for that. And let me hit him.
Wow. That was a nice.
If it will drop. Curses. I didn't get that 20. Well, that's fine.
Certainly a hit.
And I'm
You
gonna
grab
go
your
ahead and
sword to
smite him.
punch him?
I grabbed my sword to punch him. Did I? Oh, I did the squire punch.
You did the
That's my
square
bad.
punch.
Yeah, that's why I was like, huh?
I forgot that
Either
was
way,
above.
That's
Yeah.
a hit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna burn a 3rd level spell slot to smite him.
Oh my.
Hold up, before you do that.
Yeah?
I need to turn off reinforcement for that hit.
Did you not reinforce this one because I didn't have a sun
Is it a
sword
sword
on
or
me?
is it the
It's
sword?
A sword. It's not sun sword.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still square punching. Never mind then.
No,
Then you're
I'm
good.
not doing that. Why would? Oh, okay. This, and then this, and then. Oh wait, I clicked level 2 instead of level 3. I was stupid. Oh well, I'll just click level 2 again. That'll work, right?
No.
No. Do you have to take it off, or can I override it?
I think you can take it off yourself, but I'll take it off for you.
I don't know how to do
Second
that.
level. There you
Unfortunately,
go.
it's been a while. Forgive me.
Put it on. There you go. Oh my. Okay.
That's why playing a one-trick pony like me.
Yeah. Let me scroll up to the top of my list so I don't grab anything else by accident this time. All right,
I've joked
I'm
about
gonna-
having to nerf Strahd for the better.
I'm also going to be using defensive flourish. So
He's
I-
already
I-
dead.
I have 19 AC now, guys. Woo. But he takes additional 1 point of damage alongside all of this crap. That's a lot of high rolls.
That is a lot of damage.
That's a lot of. Just let's flex tape him before we take him back to the guy.
They're talking about flex tape right now, man.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Could I do any Arcana check real quick against him to figure out like how his regeneration works?
Sure.
All right, Arcana or religion, because he's undead.
Religion.
I'm gonna. I'm debating if I want to use inspiration for this. Why not? I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
Because I really want to know this answer. Not bad.
All right. So you know, you can pretty well tell he's a vampire. You know that vampires have a regenerative ability that gets temporarily disabled when hit by radiant energy.
Oh. Wow.
So Shia just fucks vampires.
So it's constantly active except when it gets hit by radiant.
Yes.
Okay, that's an important thing.
And can't be diseased.
What?
Not
Can it be diseased?
So is Isaac still standing?
Isaac
Yeah,
is still alive.
Oh, good.
Undead. You know what I mean.
Not animated.
All right.
Still not dead.
Still animated.
Let me take that off too for the blade flourish I used. I forgot to click that one off. All right, yeah, that's going to be the end of my turn. I was going to take him 5 feet back, but that would still put him in range of other people. So there
Not
goes that
everyone.
plan.
Not everyone. Oh, is that what you're speaking of? Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
right.
yeah, no, I didn't want him to hit anyone else.
Well, it's best if he hits me. So that's why I was gonna say, compared
If
to
you
the
pull him
others.
away, I get an opportunity attack.
No, you don't.
No,
That's
it's
not
his
how that
movement,
works.
not Isaac's.
Yeah,
Dang.
opportunity attacks don't work if they get moved against their own will. Such as, for example, if an explosion hurls them, that's what it lists, by the way, as an example. If you get hit by an explosion, you get sent 50 feet flying past someone, they can't get an attack of opportunity against you because you just go flying 50 feet past them.
Just holds out sword. Sing.
Oh, well, great job, everyone.
All right.
Alright,
Vlakian guard is gonna.
Oh, sorry. So now you're gonna be moving back, or because I would like to be the 1-3 hit compared to the others.
Santion up here.
Well, I think the washer dude is gonna be pretty pissed with us.
I mean, he's still
Why?
alive.
The
We haven't
contract is
broken
null
the
and
deal
void.
yet.
He died. He was dead.
But he's undead.
Killed not by us.
All right. I
That's
No,
guess
how
why.
you do. He's good.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna push past Greg to right here, over top of the corpse,
Stepping on it.
just
Like
stepping
a
on it.
fool.
Stepping on the
Alright.
corpse.
One wing stepping out on one wing danger.
And then let me just read up a bit so I can make sure I got this right. Takes 1 action and touch. So we're just gonna quickly boop him with. Actually, I'm gonna use. Can I use what is it called? Inspiration on a save.
Inspiration on the save.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
their
yeah.
save, not mine. So
No.
against
What?
them, no, I guess no. Okay, I tried Shade.
He's already grappled.
He succeeded.
I think he
Does he have
succeeded.
disadvantage because he's grappled?
No,
No.
Damn,
this isn't
I
Pathfinder.
tried.
Movement's only reduced to 0.
Yeah, if he's restrained, though,
Ah,
Indeed.
I misunderstood.
I get a feat for that, which I'm probably am with how insane my grapples are.
Alright, let me just make sure something. Well,
Goddamn
Shade, I have a
bugs.
question for you.
What's up?
So I have a thing that's called Raise Incorporeal Undead, but it does not say how long it takes to do this. It just says it exists for 10 minutes.
He doesn't say action.
What is it under?
That.
Ah.
It's a class thing. It just says a 5th level spell, so I guess it's under.
It doesn't say, does it?
It's
Huh?
a spell, so let me check the spell menu.
It's weird.
It's considered a spell, but it's a class feature.
Okay.
I think it's a class feature. Yes,
Huh.
it's a class feature. Yeah, you
So
just
you're fine. So I
created.
can just do that.
You just sort of do that.
Yeah, well, great news, guys. The Burgermaster is back. Because that's who I was standing on, right?
No, you were
No.
standing on
No.
the Burgomaster's
No.
wife. The Burgomaster's been
His wife
dead
is
for like.
alive.
And
She was alive.
Well, now I have that I can control, and then.
All right, I'll put a specter on the combat tracker, I guess.
Now, after this, we're going to need to do that, but a bit more permanent.
It can last for 10 minutes.
That's.
But I mean,
You-
I don't
you re-
think. Hmm.
Don't worry, we'll make it last definitely at some point.
Yeah, once we get Zombie back.
Jesus Christ, that initiative on the specter.
How high did it roll? Let's see.
21.
Initiative me.
Well, I guess it won't be used this. Will it have a turn? Or...
Probably not.
I mean, it exists now for the next 10 minutes.
And for all I know, it could have been Isaac that picked that got it up.
Real quick, let me go over to my AC and readjust that for you.
Wait,
So okay,
the specter.
legendary action.
Oh, right, I forgot to stop it from healing.
It can't heal the Garbo.
Don't worry,
Oh,
I
right.
hit it really hard.
It's been hit by radiant damage very hard.
It's radiated.
Twice.
Hey,
It's
hey,
gonna give us
Shia.
all hits.
Yeah. God damn it. He doesn't like me very much, does he?
No.
That's a
So-
shame. For you doing the least amount of damage, he really has a grudge against you.
I don't think he likes the sword, Sir Knight.
Not gonna like this sword when it comes down on him again.
Yeah, he immediately
Raise it.
lashes out at you.
Oh, come at me.
Wait,
Well.
at Sir Knight?
Well, no, at Jaya.
Oh.
Blocking guard 6 is also going to go ahead and saunty on up. Actually, no.
The
Wait,
best-
where's number 6? Oh, no, 6 right there.
6 is the one that's been flayed effectively in a corner waiting for somebody to come out.
Just gonna stare in.
Guys doing okay in there?
Victor is gonna hold his action. He doesn't know what's happening.
Probably for the
Blocking
best.
guard 8. Sauteing on upstairs. Hello. I'm here.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
So God 1, do you come here often?
The Baroness is dead. Is now
No, she's
Spectre.
back. Don't worry, she's here.
Isaac.
Isn't accounted for. Isaac, are you gonna beat your wife again?
That's not his wife, though.
Yeah?
Oh, he's gonna beat she up again.
Talking about the Baroness because she just rose back up.
That's not his wife.
It could be.
It was the
Yeah,
it might have
Murdermaster's
been.
wife.
Isaac has 10 minutes to marry her. I won't stop it.
I will, because he'll be dead.
I like how that
Yeah,
started
man.
in the distance.
Well,
I've been looking
all right.
for the economic
He's
things.
immediately going to take up the battle axe he's still holding.
He could just pick up my great axe.
He could. He's grappled currently.
Is he going to attack Shea? Again?
He's going to first attack Sir Knight. And miss.
Reaction!
Haha!
Reaction! I'm gonna bap him.
Okay.
I thought that was only on a hit.
No, it's whatever it's Sentinels whenever someone attacks. Someone other than myself.
I think you get advantage.
How do you want to do this?
I was
Will this
Shia.
kill him no matter what?
I was gonna ask Shot if you wanted to listen.
Will this?
Well, here's
Do you
the.
want me to roll it anyway?
Tell me what. Yeah, just tell me how you want to do this.
wait. I want to ask Shia if you want to do non-lethal because I had a plan.
I don't think I can with
It's a
with
melee
some sort.
attack.
But
That's
it's
a
Yeah, but can the D8 radiant damage not be lethal?
especially to something like to a vampire. It's up to Shade.
I'm gonna say no.
okay.
Because
Well,
it's radiant.
you can damage alone kill him.
As he tries to hit Sir Knight, Shia's gonna take his free hand, pull Isaac around, slash him from the chest, and for flair, is it okay if I say he makes another sword and slashes him the other way?
Sure.
Okay. So bap 1 from right to left, bap 2 from left to right, and then take both of them down again on him.
So, as you do that, you stab into him with this blade of light. His form begins to mystify.
Oh god damn it. That's disappointing.
Don't do this.
Don't you do this, motherfucker!
With what I have, is there anything I can roll to know what's going on? To try to understand what that is.
What was going on since I rolled Arcana?
But that was for a vampire, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a specific ability, but I mean, if you roll Arcana, you should know more about them than just.
Well,
You have to roll
I think it was
religion, not
religion.
arcana.
Yeah, he mentioned Arcana. I went with that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
we
just
know
want to know if
religion.
I can roll something to see if I know anything about it. See, it would fit.
Sure.
What do I roll? Is the question.
Go ahead, roll religion.
Do you want me to reroll,
damn
or
it.
can I?
We can use yours, Sir Knight. You do know from various readings of vampire texts, because there's a few books out there in Barovia. That if a vampire ends up
I earned that PhD.
No, PDH.
Vampirology.
PhD of vampirism, you know.
There's
can
no
say-
reason. What is your intelligence? Like,
It's actually pretty decent. I think it's a 14 or something.
If a vampire ends up taking too much damage, it does its best to flee back to where it rests,
He's fleeing.
and usually
Wait, he's dead?
No,
no, he's running to rest.
he's currently dying. I guess would be the best way of putting it.
so yeah.
Here. Does he get out? Is there anything I can do to stop him?
Close the door.
Let me.
Close the door.
Greg, close the door.
No, he can slip through doors.
I need to
Oh.
read something real quick.
Does anyone have hold person?
I have idolic chains. I can chain the mist. Maybe if I have anything, actually.
Thought that would work. He's keeping my grapple automatically.
Yeah. Yeah, he goes right through your grapple.
Hold up, but how much health does? Oh wait, no, he'd have to take half his health. Never mind.
I could try, but
All
so
we
we
need to do
could
is
try rather. Okay, so what we need is a few fans.
Can the specter do anything?
A few box fans and put them in a circle around the room, and we'll create a little tornado of his mist so he can't escape.
What can the specter do anything? Because I don't know what it can do.
So, you guys immediately see the cloud of mist. I can't actually touch the token right now. Wait.
Interesting.
Oh, there we
He's
go.
dead?
It's because the token's on a different layer, and I'm gonna just give him 1 hit point to save me from the trouble.
Hey, by the way, with my religion check, if he doesn't immediately escape in this turn, would I know if he's susceptible to sleep?
Oh my god.
Would you know if he's susceptible to sleep?
Yeah, the condition.
Well,
Are we gonna? Is this gonna work?
he
I'm asking. Escaped already.
potentially.
But
I mean, can the ghost do ghost damage to it?
Sorry, what?
What?
has
Yeah,
he
the specter. How does it attack? I don't know what it does.
Why would you?
It's a
a
specter. It can
dark
do ghost things, maybe.
Garboat's mist?
Ah.
I just need to look something up.
It works similar to, I think, like whatever the spell was, like the mist spell, where you turn into a fog of mist, I would imagine. But you can't actually get damage by normal means during that.
So would psychic damage work?
Actually, maybe.
As long
remember
as
what-
it's within 10 feet, I can give it a try. It needs to pass a charisma saving throw.
I can help stop him from being able to do that.
All right.
Can I use my attack of opportunity to attack the mist as it runs away? No.
I'm gonna say no because attacking mist seems kind of weird.
Try
That was a
to
joke.
vaporize the mist with radiant energy.
Can I give it brain damage?
You want a what?
I
Brain
have a
damage.
thing. I have a thing that does psychic damage. I'm just gonna melt the mist's brain.
I have a. Can I hit him with the sword because it's radiant damage, not physical damage?
You can certainly try.
All right.
The mist it swirls up and starts trying to leave the room, past Greg and the guard.
Can I make the attack of
Like that-
opportunity?
Go ahead, roll your attack.
Does he hit the literal air?
Miss the literal air.
Can I make it
Dang.
take its
Thing is, it
charisma
has
save?
a high armor class. You guys are just fucking.
What do you mean? I just
Whacking
rolled
it.
2 crits.
Where
rolled
where
2
is it?
crits.
Yeah, can I make it take the
It
charisma saving
goes.
throw?
It goes towards the opposite room.
Which direction? What do you mean opposite?
The room right across the hall.
Okay. Whose turn is it right now?
I did.
It is
No.
Isaac's turn. Except,
He's running.
well, he is currently still in misty form.
So it'd be the ghost turn next.
Actually,
wouldn't it?
it's still it.
No.
You guys don't see what happens.
Nope.
But let's just say He is currently paralyzed.
Thank God.
So we don't
Vampires
see-
are weird, yo.
Did he go out into the sunlight? Oh no, wait, it's Barovia. Thought for a moment. You've played yourself. You forgot it was daytime. So, because I know nothing about specters. Explain to me how they work.
They're ghosts. They have a lot of immunities, and resistances.
Can they go through walls?
They have incorporeal movement.
I'm gonna tell it to chase the mist then.
No, it's still not his turn.
It's
her.
It's Greg's turn.
okay. We'll wait for that then.
I was like, damn it.
I wasn't sure what's
We
going
don't
on. I'm just
see
looking at it. Well,
Start
specifically,
yells.
yeah, specifically, it just says it follows whatever I tell it to. So I will just tell it, track down, and kill.
Kill it.
Do you point at somebody in particular or at the mist?
At the mist, obviously.
Ah, so you point at Glorben.
I have an idea. Let's not kill it at the moment. If I know how vampires work, then it probably returns somewhere, wherever its rest is.
And it can heal for a little bit for an indeterminate amount of time because we need damage, so.
Well, the mist retreated to the opposite room. That's all you really know.
We saw where he went, so.
Yeah.
We did see where. Okay.
We just don't see what Shade said happened. I'm glad that was one round of combat, by the way. Where the only person that got damaged again is Shia.
Yep. They don't like the sword at all.
I did the most damage, damn it.
Make a con.
Wait,
Doesn't it?
do I do double damage? Because don't they have whatchamacallit 2 radiant damage?
ability?
Spade? Don't they take double damage from radiant?
Who knows, man?
Because if I did on par with Glorben.
All right, Greg, as you enter this room with where all the shelves are covered in dolls that look like Irina. On the bed, you see Izek there, sleeping.
Making, like, the baby noises.
You only went that far.
Funny how
Excellent.
vampires work.
I still want to guillotine it. I just want to. He's in the perfect defenseless position.
And you know, I do my defenses then put them in guillotines.
Damn straight.
That's why I've never had a boyfriend.
What are you doing? Oh.
I kind of
Fucking-
feel like
Roll religion.
use your bones, more religion.
No, the dolls are all made of what looks like cloth and stuffed
fire.
with hay.
We're gonna make a steak out of them. You alright.
Well, I do have a ladder.
Are you willing to sacrifice your ladder?
No, I'm just gonna
Fail.
sharpen one of the tips.
Use
We don't
inspiration.
have a wood stake, but we do have a ladder.
Okay, so it's gonna be a 9-foot, 11-inch ladder now because the tops of them are gonna be pointed.
telling you, we don't have a wood stake, just this ladder.
You're literally going to be carrying around a weaponized ladder.
Yes.
Okay. You've definitely heard about staking a vampire before. It's not something that actually kills vampires more than keeps them incapacitated.
If you need a steak, I have some torches we could probably sharpen.
You're in the other room still. You don't know what's going on.
You. Oh, okay. You did use some inspiration.
You could try hitting them.
But usually enough of damage kills something.
If you hit it enough, I think it'll die.
So here's the plan. Let's hit it really hard. Why? Say anything.
Yes.
Yeah, he's paralyzed, so that's a 20.
That is
There's
a critical.
a lot of
I mean,
This
yeah.
has been like 20s every couple of rolls.
I haven't hit a 20 yet.
He's
That's a shame, isn't it?
1920.
Yeah.
You know.
Pulled a 20 yet.
Roll your damage.
18 damage.
Dude. Still got another attack.
It's an auto crit anyways because he's paralyzed.
It is.
I was making sure. No, Chris.
I forgot about that part.
Seeing if you hit. You hit. How do you want to? Oh, well, you know, stab, I guess. But how do you want to do this?
Bring down the dagger, Greg.
So, like, the funniest thing I'm seeing here is effectively he's stabbing a helpless body sitting on what seems like a table for food.
Bring down the dagger.
It has like a bunch of children toys on it. I had such a good plan too. I was like, oh, he turned to miss. I might have an opportunity to enact it. He's gonna kill him.
Yeah, I was ready to put him in the guillotine once he returned to physical form.
I didn't want him dead for the plan, at least yet. He will die. But it's about sending a message.
Why?
Okay. Sure.
You're really obsessed with dolls, aren't you?
What is wrong with Greg? He's clearly gone crazy.
I think Greg has interacted with us too much for this point.
Never interact with the party again.
Never interacted.
I've done
with
nothing.
party.
Oh, sorry. I like how I immediately went to. Why you bring that up, man?
Yeah, you basically shove the doll, one of the dolls next to you, into Isaac's mouth and just stab, and the body goes limp. I'm not sure if vampires turn to ash or anything. Not gonna worry about it.
That was bad with a movement.
Oh, so it actually dies.
Alright, I'm moving past him real quick and going to that room.
Okay.
Same. Grabbing my great axe on the way.
I'm
Victor-
making sure he's dead. I'm checking. Actually, vampires don't have a pulse. How do I check?
Probably dead.
I mean, can I
Probably.
sense it?
I'm gonna chop up its head.
No? Okay. You guys really went into killing him immediately. We could have killed him, but We could have done it a different ways. That would have.
He's already been killed once, so our contract was null and void.
Not about that. Our contract. I mean, if you assume our contract was null and void, yes, he was a tyrant. That's exactly why I didn't want him to die yet.
Well, he was pretty weak, so that's fair. We probably should have just knocked him unconscious.
That's what I was trying to tell you guys.
Yeah, but Glob has come to that realization.
So the guards come in. You guys
Did
are.
you people really have trouble with this guy?
He's paralyzed.
This one steps up. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Good question.
He's a vampire. I don't know who did it, but he's a vampire.
How's the kid?
What, Victor? How's Victor doing? I feel like shit. He's fine.
So you are on Isaac's side, right?
Looks
Answer,
behind me,
yes
all the
or
dead
no?
bodies.
I mean, the rest.
He looks around, sees a bunch of dead bodies.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
So,
when we first found
Those people that
Isaac,
look exactly as him.
a bunch of the
No.
men had stabbed him with pike. So I assume you're not on his.
actually, why is he a
Could've
vampire now?
Because he was a vampire. I was gonna.
Was he a vampire all along?
Are you
Well,
asking
I
this out
remember.
loud?
Yes, because I want to know if they know anything.
Sorry, he became a what?
I literally
he's
said
not.
that like a before. I
I was-
literally
yeah.
turned around. That he was a vampire.
We were outside.
Yeah,
I don't think he was a vampire before.
Is now, and the rest of your men that were in that room took great strides in order to kill him and didn't succeed because he had regenerative powers. Unfortunately for the Baroness and the rest of them, they didn't fare that well. Do you know anything about a man in a suit? Because I believe I remember hearing someone from someone like that visited him before this point.
I was guarding the back door.
You're the god. Oh,
Oh,
oh, that's why you're not dead.
that makes sense now why you weren't present.
huh.
Look, I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but from what we can tell, Isaac got turned into a vampire and he was attacking everyone here. The other men in there, and whoever else that was here that survived, such as what was the kid's name again that you said?
Victor?
Victor.
Victor, can attest to probably. I'm pretty sure they saw it happen. What you know is that Isaac was turned to a vampire and we put him down after the others failed.
Or they didn't fail. I think
Ah.
they killed him. He just regenerated everything back after.
That's basically failing.
I mean, they didn't know he was a vampire. They thought they killed him.
Amounted to failure.
Most of them didn't even get to figure out.
I wouldn't have a handsome fellow might have stopped that.
You see the other guard turn around, looking in. Closes the door.
So that's a situation at the moment, and you can see it clear as day right here. If you want, you can see the fangs in his mouth right now. Opens his mouth up to show them fangs.
Okay.
If that's
What
not
you
proof
mean is
enough,
that
I'm
you
sure what it is.
grab their head and show fangs because I proceeded to chop his head off, remember?
You guys did a
Unless
lot
that
of
didn't
things.
happen. Sorry, not to interrupt.
Now, I consider myself to be an understanding person. And what I understand is I'm currently unemployed.
Exactly.
How about we Shia fish into his pocket and toss 10 gold to both of them? What if we paid you to keep the kids safe?
The kid, what?
Why would we?
So is the watcher that's here? Is that an adult or a child, Shade?
That's not a watcher. That's the burgomaster's kid.
Oh, okay, that changes things.
Well, I feel like the only heir apparent here is Velakovich. Sorry, Victor.
I mean, we can let him talk to his mother.
No, we can't.
Wait, what?
I don't know if the Spectre can talk or not. But...
Izek, what did you do?
Kinda just wipes forehead, profusely sweating. Alright. This is a situation that you guys did a lot of things today that didn't turn out like anything was planned, including this right now. Looks at head that's completely disembodied.
What?
Preferably wouldn't have let him die at this moment. You guys really are. I can understand now why John says he has a lot of problems with you. Acts like it. All right. Now, would you say the Baroness, if she were to be alive, would have been the next one you would have been working for, or how is her position in all this?
Well, we didn't really have anything going for this. Everything just sort of happened at once. I imagine Victor would end up taking over, but as the Belakoviches are kind of the ones that, like the family that brought Valakate. It's in their last name, literally.
I didn't even realize
God damn it,
so-
Snack!
Because I have no idea what it's about, and the guys before they died were very not ecstatic, very rambunctious about her death. What was her position on all this? The Baroness.
She's a pretty nice lady. In general, especially in contrast with Isaac.
Right.
Maybe she would have stepped up for power, but she was kind of like not that type.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess what can you expect from the sister of a priest?
All right. She would have probably made a good advisor, if anything, for like Victor. I'm just currently trying to grasp the situation at the moment, to be honest. We came here expecting one thing, and a completely different thing ended up occurring, and we're missing a lot of information.
Does that really matter?
So I
I
have
don't-
an idea on how to get that information. It just requires about a day of wait. Well, remember that whole speaking to the dead I used to be able to do?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But continue.
She's
No,
Kinda
I
like-
don't.
So I can do that again.
Sorry, Silver's trying to talk. What was that, Silver? I'm sorry. for
Oh no, I'll go ahead and let her finish before.
Well, I can do that again. It just takes about 8 hours of preparation.
Fizika, I think I have another plan. It'll take a little bit less longer, and I'm gonna need your help with it.
All right.
We'll need to probably be left alone for an hour in order to deal with it.
I'll just carry around a dead body wherever we need to go, I guess.
We can stay here. If you want, though, figure out if you want to let the townspeople know about this situation or what. Parader,
Probably deal with the washer too.
if anything, the townspeople probably. I was hoping to, before you killed him, chain up Izek and bring him out to the town square and execute him. Show everyone that he was a vampire, and that there are forces of good here that are going to protect them. But that's kind of out the window now. Especially since he was a vampire, that would have been a bonus. Not a lot of reassurance anymore on that front.
I mean, we can still put his body out to show.
Yeah, that's why I said I'd be willing to carry and parade his body around the town.
If you want to figure that one out.
Well, for one, I grab the head and put the body on my shoulders.
All right.
Okay, we do that.
Kind of just looks at the guys. Look, like, I'm gonna be honest. If they go around town doing that, they're probably gonna cause more disturbance. Can you, if you're willing, potentially, like Izek is now a vampire, and we kind of, it would be a bit inspiring for the townspeople to know that, like, if a bad situation occurred, someone ended up taking care of it. Could you like help organize at least something to be a bit more coherent than just walking around town with a body?
Oh yes, we
And
go
we'll
to the
go ahead and
execution
take care of
stand.
Yeah, and in return, we'll go ahead and take care of this situation about like the Baroness and all that.
We can flay him.
If that will, if you
No.
can do it in a manner that. No, is Glorbin objecting to this one?
Yes, he is, directly.
All right.
In fact, what we could do, he only hanged people, correct?
Or burn
Well-
them. I think he would burn them and then hang the charred corpses.
Well, he did a few things. Hanging was the most efficient. Burning down houses was part of his shtick. He also decapitated people a lot.
Yeah, well, we have one of those bases covered.
You really do.
You're welcome.
Maybe you can sew his head back on and decapitate it once more.
Looks towards Sir Knight. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean,
The
I
fact-
would say we could hang him, but didn't we take down the gallows on
Kinda.
our way here?
I was expecting them to show up.
Indeed. I mean, I'm okay if the gallows are not what we're doing. Shio will put his hand up to his neck and start rubbing his neck, like he's remembering something bad.
If you want to figure out a plan, me and Cheesego will go ahead and take care of this situation over here. Reconvene an hour if you don't go ahead and carry it out during that time. So everyone can
If-
get a bit of a rest.
If you wouldn't mind giving us some tea, that would be great.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm sorry, was that a no?
When a rat man walks into your house, into your place of work and demands tea after killing your boss.
All right.
No,
I'm
after
gonna
killing
go-
most of them.
I'm gonna go
Oh.
ahead and go to this room now.
Shio's gonna go talk to Victor.
Okay.
I'm staying here and going to ask where he can get himself a goddamn drink.
All right, he's closing the door. All right, so Cheesego. So there's a little thing that only you can know about, and it's
Alright.
part of you. It's part of my patronage that I got. from my god. Ed, it'll take an hour, but I need them to be convinced that you were the one that did it, because Glorban seems to be a very skeptical person. I've noticed with John, and I think the less things that would make him skeptical about a situation, the better. Especially if you, it makes sense.
Like, wait a second, I have water in my pouch. Where did everyone go?
Okay, so we're gonna need to get the decapitated head off of Glorbin, then, is what you're saying.
Who's currently carrying it along with the body?
Yes, that's why we need to take that away from you.
I can't raise an vampire,
Ah,
but I can raise the Baroness.
ah.
As a
So,
note,
Shane, has-
the specter is just sort of floating there, waiting for orders.
I was gonna ask.
10
has
minutes
it been
haven't passed yet, but it seems to be fading away.
Can I just dispel it?
What spell did you use, by the way?
It was a
Class
class
feature.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I would never be able to find that.
Sure, yeah.
Although I do it two more times today.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will be using Raise Undead.
Raise undead?
Or Raise Dead, my bad. I misspoke.
Raise undead. We've turned the specter into an undead.
Okay.
Nothing changes.
Shia wants to go talk to the kid.
Okay. The guard that shat his pants looks back at you and just sort of steps to the side. This probably like 16, 17-year-old is just leaning against the wall, kind of staring blankly.
Your name's Victor, right?
Yeah.
I want to say I know what you're going through, but this is weird even by the standards of what I've seen. But I do know what it is to lose your parents to something traumatic, and I want to say it will get better. You just have to try for it.
Oh. In all honesty, I didn't really like my parents anyway. Not that I wished death on them or anything, but
I get that. My dad. I noticed you can cast some spells. That was kind of cool.
Did you?
He did.
a single spell.
Oh wait, no. You
single
didn't
spell.
know this because you weren't nearby.
Yeah, I was. He did it
No,
before I
you-
moved away.
it's- Oh, because when you inside the room.
Yeah, that it was the first thing that he did.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So where'd you learn that? Your dad, mom, someone else?
No. I taught myself actually, from an old book.
That's kind of similar to what I did. My dad taught me the basics, and then I had to learn the rest myself. So I believe in you, kid. And then he'll give him a pat on the shoulder.
Well, I'm sure people are gonna have expectations for me now or something.
It looks like
the last for lack of it.
you'll have to, from what what I understand, with Izek gone, you'll be wrestling with the Washers for power over the town.
I can probably talk to what's his name?
Carl.
Carl?
Was Carl the one we met in Kresk, or was Carl the one we met in town?
Yeah, Carl was the one you met in town. Nikolai was the one you met at Kresk.
Yeah, Carl.
Carl watched her. Okay.
He's gonna be kind of pissed because he wanted to kill Isaac, but I don't think he was ready to fight a vampire, kill a vampire Isaac. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I didn't even know that was what happened.
Oh yeah, so the thing with I assume your mom happened. All the guards stabbed Isaac to death, and then after a few minutes, he rose back up, regenerating all of his wounds. It was kind of terrifying, honestly.
Hmm. Well,
I'll leave you alone now. I know kind of what you're going through, so I wanted to check in on you.
I appreciate it. You just sort of
Last question.
okay.
One last question. Is there a place I can change?
Place you. Um. There's a. It's a bathroom just. The first door near the stairs.
Alright. Shia will go change back into his normal outfit and armor.
Okay.
Who
Anyway,
had that? Because I didn't think you brought it with you with that enough.
I think I gave it to Sir Knight or someone.
Yeah.
So he will ask around for that. I assume he can get that done in an hour.
most certainly. Meanwhile, what was going on with the other two?
uh,
So
just a note, Globin, after noticing he remembered that he had like a water skin on him or a canteen, was gonna
Okay.
walk in and try to find the others and see that he's having a private conversation up north,
I,
which I assume is gonna take at least a couple minutes. So
So, you guys are
By the way, I would have locked the door behind me before starting.
big secret time.
would knock on the door and ask what the hell's going on after about a minute.
all right. So you're trying to cast Raise the Dead.
Yeah.
He is here.
Okay. Let me just.
I already removed the component from my thing. From my.
Oh,
stuff.
did you just use Revify?
I don't have that.
Oh, I don't understand how Curse or Raise Dead works.
You got that
I
recently,
did.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Cost,
Wait, actually, what level spell is that?
it is
Fifth.
5th level.
Yeah, that explains it. Turns out Sir Knight Squire is a better caster than I am.
No, he got from one of the sarcophagi.
Oh,
Mhm.
right, he did.
Oh,
Which-
okay. So, by the way,
I'm never gonna believe that Shizuka could do this at this point.
what?
Like that she could not cast a spell that high
I
level.
mean, you can choose not to believe it.
It
so
makes
that will
perfect sense because you're not powerful enough.
I will
How do
outroll
you
you,
know
in
that?
deception.
You
I'm
know
telling you this right now.
Or she got?
Sorry, I didn't hear anything said.
I said you don't know that. You don't know what power she got.
She hasn't portrayed any power that would make her a much, much more powerful caster than what she has portrayed herself as.
Has she portrayed a lot of power since getting her powers?
No.
A bunch of new spells, actually.
You guys just haven't
Me.
been in all that much combat since.
Yeah. So in the past, like, 2 sessions,
Yeah,
I've used.
It still takes the same material cost, doesn't it? From the sarcophagi? Is it any different, or is it just literally the spell?
It is. I believe it is innately. So with no material costs.
No material cost? Okay, why don't you add that back then?
Yes? Oh, bad question.
Okay. So, the gaping wound in the Baroness's chest, caused by the sword that is just laying on the ground there. It just starts to stitch itself closed with this healing energy as new life begins breathing into the body.
Well,
She takes a gasp of air, sitting up suddenly.
okay. Hey, how are you doing?
What happened?
Uh, from what I understood before we stepped in, which was about immediately after, you were attacked by Izek, who ended up becoming a vampire. And the other men fought him and died, unfortunately, and that was right about the moment when we stepped in and took care of that situation. I've just helped heal you from your wounds.
Who are you?
My name's Sir Night Squire. I am a paladin in the Order of the Morning Lord. We've come here to help with the situation occurring in this area here we've been through before. We were going to have a conversation with Izek, but that didn't end up going. According to plan, considering the whole vampirism he ended up going through. He attacked several people. He's currently, because how vampirism works, we've had a lot of experience with it. It's not really any curing it other than putting them out of their misery.
Oh. it, is Victor okay?
Yes, he's perfectly fine.
Oh.
The party members ended up protecting him for a bit before coming down and helping us fend off Izek. Also, by the way, Reaper, it also costs a large material cost that
Yes.
you wouldn't have at a certain point.
So does the spell I use, the contagion spell also costs a lightning bolt also causes a material that he did not have to use.
Yeah, I'm making an argument though that if I had the competency for it, I probably wouldn't have had the money for it at a certain point leading up to until recently.
We had the money for it the moment we left the temple. So at the moment we got that from the temple, so yeah.
I wouldn't have money for it any other point before that. So I wouldn't have had any way to cast it before if I did. That's going on shit argument I'm making if I had it before or got it recently.
You haven't seen the Baroness before. Here.
I have not.
Hey, look.
Yo, she's green.
She's green, yo.
And she looks like a dog.
That's rude.
He looks evil.
Wait.
Huh.
Garbo, those are the Mastiffs.
He's pieced it together.
Pieced together. Look at him. He's doing
Are
the
those
reverse
statues?
Those are people.
Look at those guys.
The dogs nearby?
Yeah, the dogs are people too. They're were-dogs.
That's someone else completely different that we haven't seen yet, the Baron.
The Baron's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that the guy Theodore killed?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever properly saw what his token looked like.
Yeah, I never gave you the image, I don't think.
For the Burger Master?
The Baron that Theodore killed, assassinated.
Yeah, no, I'm
Out.
pretty sure we had seen him once. Because I remember seeing the image.
Kind of, but I haven't because I wasn't there.
Just gotta remove him.
I think the only time I saw it was when you went to go assassinate him, but I had zoned out because that was a bunch of Theodore doing Theodore things for an hour.
Well, I think we met him at first, and that's when Shade showed it. Because I remember we saw the dogs
Yeah.
too, at least.
Yeah, I don't think I was there though for that.
You knock on the door.
What's her response to that all?
She's just kind of speechless.
The situation is currently being completely under control. The gods right now are helping to prepare Isaac's funeral. Yeah, funeral. And at least from what I hope I got across to them, helping to go let the townspeople know that the situations are going to be a bit lighter from now on, and trying to give them hope, as opposed to what was going on recently.
Speaking of, they're actually going to go off and do that now.
Step, 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 step.
No, that was a knock on the door, as I said.
Walking noises. So Glorbin's finally knocking. Do we want to tell him anything of what's going on?
I already told him I was knocking. Because nobody paid attention to my sentence.
We pay attention to Reaper.
I just ignored it because I was focused on talking to her.
Oh yeah, no, I got that. I was just portraying it with actual sound.
Okay. See, that makes it now. Oh yeah, he's doing it now. Unlock the door for him.
Alright. You're standing in front of the door.
Yeah, I unlock it.
Oh, okay, I thought you were telling me to. And I'm like, what?
You unlock. You can open the door. I can't get past you. Do it.
Do
Hey,
it.
she is the lady, future lady of the land.
Speaking of which, we need to figure out who's going to be in charge of the town next.
That's another.
I see that she's
Okay.
alive.
More
From
importantly,
I would see
Corbin
that.
and
Yep.
hey Victor, I got some good news.
okay.
Yells across the hall.
I
over
I
to
haven't
her.
opened. The door hasn't been opened yet.
Oh,
It's been locked.
Yeah, unlocked. That's it. I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
ask
been
which way does it open? Going into that Senate or
Into.
back towards Corbin?
Look,
Okay,
you
then
would
I
have
open the
enough
door.
room.
Okay.
assume so. Does Sir Knight let the door open?
Yes.
Of course.
He unlocked it.
It's either that or it's broken.
The opposite door is
What do you
already
expect,
broken.
me unlock the door and then shove a chair under it?
Yes.
Hardy har har. There is a chair over there. Do you want me to go ahead and grab it real quick?
No. I just don't put it past Sir Knight to do that.
It's open. Shia sees it now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Victor, I got some good news.
Victor approaches, looks in.
He never
What?
actually saw her body. Did he? I don't think he did.
Well, as
I mean,
far as we
everybody was
know.
traumatized.
Actually, technically, Victor was outside the door when the guards were stabbing Isaac, so there's a good possibility he saw it, now that I think about it.
I'm gonna go.
But he's leaving.
Don't fall down the stairs.
Oh, there goes
It's the
Victor.
stairs.
See, he's perfectly fine.
So how do you raise a dead body?
You hear from the other side of the wall.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the same thing I'm thinking.
Sounds like he's fine.
Like, so-
I don't.
We'll shimmy
I
past
used
her.
some of Izuku's abilities with some material components I had available that we got from the temple.
I don't think he took that well.
I don't think he liked you
Now
very much.
I thought you were dead, and prepared him for a future where you were. So kind of emotional whiplash there.
He did just see you get attacked by Isaac, and he also has seen a vampire. It's been a long day for him, from what I can tell.
Oh yes, Isaac the vampire, by the way.
I already mentioned that to her.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough.
Wasn't in the room to know.
Yeah, no, I'm letting him know.
I didn't know if you were saying that in the okay.
Oh, no, I said that completely in character to you.
Fair enough. I'm pretty
Do you
weak one,
need
to
a
be
program?
honest.
If you need anything. I know how debilitating it can probably be coming back. If you need to lean on my shoulder or anything.
I'm gonna sit down.
That's a good idea.
One of the guards call for my brother.
They're mostly dead. Look around, and the other ones just left to tell the town.
There might be some around. Looks through.
Hello.
Oh, there's a guy. Hi.
Oh, I thought they all left.
The Baroness wants you to call her brother.
The priest?
The priest. Yes, him.
Yes.
Oh. Wait, hold up. She's alive.
Yes.
Apparently, they were able to revive her from using very good healing magic.
That's interesting coming from the other side of the wall.
Very interesting.
Idiot. I could probably barely hear it because I don't think they're talking that loudly.
I mean, I have the door open, if anything. It's just very rude to talk to someone you can't look at.
Okay. Just gonna go.
I know you are exhausted, but I would want to. I do have a couple of questions I just want to ask concerning what's going to happen now that Isaac is dead. Because that's part of the issue that we had come here to help resolve was
Isaac.
leadership problems that were occurring.
So speaking of leadership, do you know who the next in charge is going to be?
Victor.
I would assume Victor.
All right.
That's
know if
how,
he's
you know,
ready.
hereditary lines work.
I just wanted to be sure.
Patriarchal lines.
Hereditary. Yes.
I'm sure that the Washers will have something to say about it, but
He said I remember I talked to him about the Wasters, and he said he'll figure something out with them.
I'm sure he will.
She's like, are you gonna try and get him on your side for when you take over the castle?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care who takes over here. I just want to essentially. I'm trying to think of what the word is because I feel like there's a word for this.
I want to know who's going to be working under me when I'm in
Yeah.
charge.
Exactly.
Blink, 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 blink.
Well,
Could you
but
really be talking about this with the help?
Well, I'm trying to think of what the word is because it's my head. It's like coming together as a one-piece system, but there's no way to equate One Piece to this.
What?
The
Yeah,
one
in One Piece.
It's a.
Okay, to give you the quick rundown, in One Piece, certain pirates sometimes own islands that have monarchies. So there's the
Oh.
monarchy, and then the pirate that they report to.
I know what you're talking about. The governor or the lord. What was it?
Yeah,
The baron?
You get what I'm saying now. I want to own the land,
the
basically,
Viscount.
to let them
The
govern
Viscount,
it.
effectively.
The count, Viscount.
Yeah.
Viscount, yes. Does not have political claims to land, but currently rules it, yes.
This woman just stares at you, Shizuka, as you're as you're spouting off this like it's natural.
Oh yes. We are planning to install Shizuka as the new Lord of the Land.
That's
I mean,
incorrect.
I can't say that it's a secret, but at the same time, I don't think it's something that you should say all the time to everyone.
I mean, she's the Baroness. If she's
It's the what? Yes, this. Yeah, she has influence, can spread around if she cannot be trusted.
Yeah. I'm just saying, this Valaki could be the first place of many for me to roll over before we take down you-know-who.
I think you have the ruling ability of a child.
I mean, I won't be
So
rolling
you're in
people.
this.
that's what people like the Baroness are for, to rule for her. It's all about delegating work.
See, basically, we can offer you protection, and all you need to do is occasionally report to me.
Huh.
What do you remember the mafia?
I mean, I don't really have any use right now, but if it comes up, I may need to cash in a favor, so to speak.
That was the most sinister thing that Shizuka's ever said.
Now, interjects with a finger up. You might be skeptical of us, but I would like to point out that the person, the you-know-who that shall not be spoken of, is the same type of entity as what Izek was. Now, he may be stronger, but vampires are not taken lightly. I can tell you that from at least a dozen we fought. Izek so far has been the strongest, but at the same time, he was also the easiest to take care of.
You sound like my mother, Shizuka.
Plus, we have these, and he'll float like 4 sun swords in front of him.
Goddamn child.
That means it takes off all the, Isn't that 7, which is double your proficiency bonus?
Oh, he probably, since we're not in a fight, he's deactivated the reinforcement.
Let's not worry about it.
All I'm saying is that it might seem like a very unlikely situation that could occur, but there is actual backing to it.
Which you won't have any form of premise behind until after the deed is done, so making a conversation about it makes no sense.
Well,
Yeah.
I suppose I have my actual life to thank you for giving back to me. So if you
Yes, Shizuka was very generous.
I am in your debt, I guess. So I don't know what to say.
We're here-
I'm not a politician like my husband was.
We've come here to at least try to alleviate some of the situation in Barovia. At least make it less gloomy and terror.
Don't you-
Yes.
Of course, everything has to be happy.
No, just not downright miserable. I don't agree with the previous Baron's policies.
Ideally, in the new Valaki, there'll be less house burning.
What?
Less.
What was that?
Sorry,
Ideally-
you said less.
Well, sometimes it's called for.
Now,
Oh, forest
Shizuka,
fires. You know, random thunderstorms can just occur in places and set a forest on fire.
Look,
And
this is a
sometimes
culture-
towns get close to that. There's a lot of forests in Barovia, you know.
Yeah, Reaper, this is a culture that has been built around burning people's houses if they aren't
no,
happy.
no, no, that's
didn't
not the
stab it.
issue, by the way. I'm just saying you're sounding more and more like my mobster mother.
Okay.
Mother. You mentioned this off stream, and
I actually just
You're
mentioned it a second ago.
I know you originally
Okay.
mentioned it off stream the other day. I don't agree with his policies of if someone isn't happy, a house goes on fire. I can't say that his death was done in a good way or anything, but I will say that his policies not being enacted, at least right now, is unintentional benefit from it.
Sorry.
I'll discuss with my son when he's done screaming.
Grieving.
Screaming.
No, no. I think I heard him screaming.
Well, they could be both.
So, Corbin still have the corpse with him, or did he actually hand it
Yes.
over? Okay.
Why would I
Alright.
hand it over?
Don't know. I'm just wondering if she's looking at Glorvin when like he talks and just sees that Isaac, with disembodied head, is in Glorvin's.
The head is facing out. The face is facing out. By the way, only
As
by the hair.
you can clearly notice that as she's looking between all of you in the room, every time she gets to Glorvin, she just sort of looks away.
Lauren winks every time. A few times as she does so, if he notices.
No, we should probably
Roll
take care of
charisma.
that. Roll.
What was that?
No.
Roll charisma.
My charisma's pretty
Anyway,
good. What are you talking about?
Go take a look at how the guards' preparations are going, so we can get this properly situated. Looks at the body.
So now, while this is going, I'm trying to think who. Because I know we have the whole crest thing, but who made that originally?
Oh, that was me.
Well, in character, or was that still you? Okay.
He's both the artist in and out of game.
Yeah, we're gonna need to prepare them a flag or something. Is what it's coming down to. Oh, we're gonna need someone who knows how to use a loom for this.
I was.
Needs to be
Irina.
Several miles away, Irina's just sitting back, relaxing. She suddenly gets a cold shiver.
Back relaxing, looks at the loom. The yarn is already threaded.
I didn't
didn't
do
put-
that.
Wait, when did I do that? I don't remember doing that.
Don't prick your finger on it, Irina. You might fall asleep forever.
Wow.
Don't worry. I'm gonna be locked out of the room, and then these two are gonna raise another person from the dead.
I can't do that. Don't worry. All right. Anyways, we should go take a look at how the guards are doing.
Indeed.
Okay, that's a good idea.
We'll go ahead and leave you to rest. I'll step out of the way.
Oh, by the way, do you want any personal items that Isaac might have had on his body? I haven't checked it yet myself. Looking towards the Baroness.
Here, how about we save that question for later?
Well, no, it's a perfect time now since we're here.
But he might be a little bit unnerved because you're carrying his head and body over your shoulders.
Well, yes. I feel like this is a perfect time as well since I have the body with me. If
Okay.
we leave the body someplace else, how would I give her something?
Okay, but here's the deal. For what you're planning to do, we need to prepare the body. So we're probably gonna have to strip it of its valuables one way or another, and then we can clean them off maybe a bit, make them more presentable.
That is idealist nonsense.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you've kind of gotten them bloody and everything yet, and I'm not sure she'd want that.
Pops head back.
Are these like desks or like bookcases over here?
The things
behind the
lining the
side.
walls, those are bookcases.
Okay. We'll just completely ignore Shizuka's statement and walk out with the body, seeing as Nobody wants to answer the question.
Oh. What was the question? I asked what you're talking about. You're still talking in here. Pokes head back in room.
He did.
Oh, actually, I thought you could hear it just fine, but fair enough. Because
I
I,
mean,
thought
maybe.
you were just right here.
You guys are still talking?
Yes, I was wondering if the Baroness happened to watch anything on Isaac's body.
Oh, that's a kind gesture. I'm assuming she said nothing.
He said nothing, of course.
We'll address it again later.
We'll set it off to the side. Alright, anyways. Heading
With
out.
that being said,
Come along.
Now we go to harass the guards. So, at what point do we report to the watchers? By the way,
actually, right now would be a good idea.
You asking this in or out of character?
I mean, I can ask it in character. I don't see any reason not to.
Well, we could
I would
not.
think-
Greg pipes up.
I mean,
But I mean, do you think he'll understand when we tell him, Isaac?
We show him the head with the damn teeth in it.
I was actually thinking that we report to him after we go ahead and show that Isaac is a vampire in the middle of the execution grounds and that we save the town.
I like that plan.
fine with me. I just want to make sure the entire town's on good relations before I put my flag on it.
Maybe we should wait until you're actual ruler instead of portraying yourself like a rogue lord.
Sorry, next.
Taking
I've
power.
seen no reason to assume she isn't, other than the fact that there's another
He
lord in
isn't?
charge.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Strahd cares either. I told him this when I last saw him.
Was this did you say that in or out of character?
I said it in character to him, and he did not care.
No,
Globin
I
and
mean
Weeping
that,
knows
what
nothing
you
about
just
that.
said.
Yeah,
What
no,
you
I'm
just said.
Globin.
Did you say that in or out of character?
In character.
God damn it, Garbo.
Say it again? Because everything seems like a thing Garbo would say in character, and I don't know.
Because
I-
we know now that whenever we say his name, he knows where we're at.
You can see that we have a body.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand. what
Once
it was.
again,
Yeah.
Globin
I'm not
knows
realizing
nothing of
the
this.
What do you
I'm
mean
not
you know
realizing
nothing?
a mistake, but it's too late.
Out character. I say in character then. If Shai brings it up in character.
She's like, do you know what you just said?
What was said?
It's fine.
You just said the Lord of the Land's name, which means he can see us magically.
Yeah,
You know what?
Oh, Strahd?
Yeah, he already knows where we are now, so you can just say his name again.
Yeah.
Sorry,
wait.
what?
I don't remember if you're present for that conversation. Someone who had talked to us before told us that whenever we say that name, he can see us.
Yeah.
You have
That's
to be
why
a bit
they-
more
it's-
specific.
When the Red
It's
Archer took us into the pocket dimension to tell us that,
Oh, that's something she said? Like, out of character. That's something she...
That is something she
I
said.
don't remember that.
That
I
is-
was too far away. I was
it's
actually
why
too far
she
away
pulled
for
us
that.
into the pocket dimension. So she could tell us without alerting Strahd to her alerting us.
She
What?
was getting pissed off that she couldn't really tell you anything, so she did that.
Sir Esquire interjects a third time. You know what? You can go ahead and see that we've exterminated one of his minions.
Isn't that putting a
It's
target
a-
on our back?
I mean, was there not one
Actually-
before?
He's already probably put a target on the back a couple times. He said in his letter, and to us, in fact, in public, that to our faces, you weren't here for that, Shia, that we would have safe passage on our way to his castle. He promised
I
us
don't
that.
think we've been uninvited to dinner yet, so I think we're okay.
He knows that we want to kill him.
I mean, there's probably a lot of people who killed him. Want him
Oh, no,
wanted
he-
to kill him.
We were there. We talked to him.
Yeah, like I
We
said,
told-
I directly told him to his face.
Wait, you guys have met him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
7 vampires during that before we met him.
This
Oh.
is why we know burning is bad.
Isn't... Wait, you guys have dealt with vampires before I showed up?
A few times.
About a dozen.
Start yawning. We
Huh.
gonna go?
We've been walking this entire time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We never stayed. So I was like, oh, we're
Never
just standing outside the
I was assuming.
manor, or
I was
Okay.
assuming we were walking as well. I wonder how Lavia did against the vampires. Probably better than me.
Worse.
You're free to think that.
with
Lavia-
what I know about Lavia, he
Lavia
probably
should've
was in
probably
a coma
taken
the
you
entire
to-
time.
You know,
I would
Lavia
compare-
made a delicious. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of what the best drink to compare her to here, but I'm like blanking on it.
Fruit
Damn,
Sun.
you're still using that.
Bloody martini.
Yeah.
Fruit Sun is pretty apt because vampires will just squeeze people dry like you do to a Capri Sun.
Berry juice.
Very little resistance. It was perfect.
Oh, I see.
Except that she didn't follow the commercials where if you punch the pouch doesn't punch back.
Oh, I see. I would have expected her to at least pile drive a couple of them before going down.
I think she got immediately pile drived. I'm gonna be honest. I think the person that was with her ended up leaving her for dead as he jumped out of the window.
Sounds like an asshole. Where is he now?
Dead,
Oh.
I'm guessing.
He was the zombie you saw that got disintegrated.
I see.
That the Archer in Red tried to give us for love. Actually, no, you didn't see that one, did you?
No, you
No.
said. I could have sworn
No,
you
I
said.
showed up afterwards.
Oh.
'Cause that you'd already traded her by that point.
Yeah, that's why I just went, oh, wait a minute. Well, you haven't seen that one. You, like, showed up slightly after that point.
Huh. I see.
Does anyone know a good tailor? This is an off-topic question, of course.
Isn't there one in this town that we met?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Is it about wreck? Dead?
We may need to readdress this. We'll come back to that.
As we walk back to, I believe it was right over here someplace.
Although, actually, would the tailor be
Oh
the
no,
person to go to for the flag? Because we still need
no.
people
I was gonna ask for my suit.
It would
Yeah,
be
but-
right here.
too.
Go to a tailor.
I mean, I don't know who
Also,
would be.
a seamstress, not a tailor, because a tailor deals with like more clothing-based items, mending, and not necessarily the making of them.
You're just generally looking for an artisan.
Basically.
Okay.
But first, we'll walk into the execution stand.
Okay. You see the
I thought.
you see the two guards that you sent off, both there. They're trying to keep their eyes off the clear crime scene that already happened there. One of them has retied a noose,
We'll do the
completely
little-
lapsing in judgment the fact that Izek is decapitated.
So good news and bad news.
Kyle will look at the gallows and do the thing where he like massages his neck again,
The
and then
other
look away.
the other
God,
guy.
I need one thread.
The other guy, yeah, got a big old piece of wood, like a big old stake. Seems to be
No, that
measuring it
wood.
up against what he assumes to be Isaac's body.
So I like what you guys are doing, but we have one slight problem.
What?
What?
Did the idiots happen not to notice that he has no head?
The one with the big old stake raises his hand. I noticed.
That's why he's preparing a stake. Don't you know that they use stakes to actually keep vampires' bodies in the ground
Yes.
in fear
but
that they might
I
raise
mean-
up once more?
Sir Knight, where I'm from, the most famous vampire,
Great
before he
job,
was
by
a
the way.
vampire, would put entire villages on pikes and then leave them for opposing armies to walk through. As a
Just the
tactic.
village on a pike, not the bodies, the village.
An entire village worth of people, they would be stuck on a pike and then left to rot as an opposing army marched towards his castle.
There's a certain
That
irony
was
in that,
actually incorrect, but
in pinning the vampires' bodies down in the ground with sticks.
I mean, are we going to be pinning it on the ground, or are we going to be sticking him up in the air on the pike? Stake, whatever.
That is a good question. What is everyone's judgment on this? By the way, before everyone interrupted, I was like, you don't need that. I was about to bring up the fact that have you for the gallows. I was like, have you ever just considered about maybe installing a more humane way to kill people than just
Oh,
hanging?
hanging is
wild.
quite humane comparatively to what else they could do.
if you considered reinventing the guillotine.
I mean,
That's
Snapping?
painful as fuck.
No, it's
snapping the neck, it snaps the neck and they're dead pretty quickly.
Not
Without
if it
going-
fucks up and isn't sharp enough.
No, I'm talking about hanging. Can't go into details, but I can speak from experience.
You know, thinking about it, Shizuka would be a terrifying tyrant.
You're realizing this now.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've made a mistake. The
Why do you think she was picked?
When I get appointed to the Lord of Barovia, I'm going to install a more humane way to kill people. I'll
The-
call it the Shizakine.
it's like a guillotine, but the blade isn't sharp.
It's like a guillotine, but the blade's made out of bones.
I mean, do you guys know what a guillotine is? Here?
Well, yeah, there are
know what a
spells that
guillotine
reference
is.
it, so yes.
I'm asking the guards.
Big old blade that falls.
Okay, just double checking.
I did. Were we talking about it? I don't think we were having that conversation. Most of that out of in character.
Not
no,
most of it.
That was
The
mostly
initial
an off character.
Okay.
The
At least-
initial part of it was in character for me.
At least the thing about Shia going, I can't go into detail, but hanging is pretty quick.
So Glorben's gonna put down both his great swords, which he currently has in his left hand. So great weapons that he currently has in his left hand, and flips the person making the stake a gold coin because he used his head. Continue.
A whole gold coin. That's like a week worth of paycheck.
Exactly. He might eat today for that.
So what do you guys want to actually do here? Hello? Oh. Apparently Discord is being fucky.
I mean, okay, didn't the guy say he was indebted to us? So I'm half tempted to go over there and go, hey, you want to hang up this flag real quick?
The guy or the girl?
What's his name? Bismarck.
Oh, Ismark? Okay.
Okay, I missed like the last 30 seconds.
I was just explaining the plan.
Okay, so what I did was I dropped both my great weapons. Of
Got
course,
that.
I didn't drop the body. Why would I do that? And then flipped the guy a gold coin who was making the stake because he was using his head.
And then I
And then
went,
we
oh,
named.
that's like an entire week's worth of pay for him. And Garbo was like, he might be able to eat today. He can probably afford bread now.
That's the last thing that I heard.
And then
Yeah.
we were just like, oh, Jade dropped. All right, let's talk about random stuff while we
Okay.
I
wait
was
for him.
explaining my plan.
And they were bullshit. Garbo was bullshitting that we can call in the favor Ismark owes us to have him
No,
raise
that's
this
actually
flag.
my plan.
Have 2 of the 3 towns of Barovia raise flags.
Yes. I would go for Kresk too, but I feel like they don't know us well enough for it yet.
I mean, we did build. You guys did build them that swanky gazebo.
That's not enough.
Hey,
Okay.
that's enough for some
Globe
Jarls in
and-
Skyrim.
Okay, that doesn't matter. No, Shade, shut up. Get out of here, Shade.
You already did.
Because I mean, what better way to T-pose on Strahd than going, I've taken over the town directly next to your castle.
It's
You know, maybe we should ask about that while we set up the execution or whatever here. Like, go back and ask, or like ask, I guess, Victor, since he's in charge now.
I mean, would the Watchers have a better network? Because Victor's still a child.
No, he's like 17. He was like your age before you got aged up.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 17, which means he's an adult. By medieval standards.
Yeah, like I thought he was like maybe 8 or 10. I didn't realize he was 17 until Shade said that.
So what's the plan here? We have the guards, and they have a stake, and they had a gallows set back up. Which, like, you don't need that.
Do we want to do anything? It seems like they've got this under control.
It seems
At
like
least
we wanted to gather a crowd. But it also seems like we might want to have a bit more preparations for the fanfare here.
Okay, so here's the idea. How many, like, what time is it, Shade, roughly, that we can see?
Well, it's like constantly gray. So it's not like you can get a good idea, but around 1 maybe.
Okay, so here's the plan. Unless these guys are entirely old people, that part was out of character. So we can do something called getting everybody together using the guards that are left, crowd into the execution area, and then have ourselves a bit of a powwow where we effectively decorate Isaac's body foolishly, and then
Foolishly.
Well,
Well,
all
yeah,
I'm
like
thinking
a clown.
about is that, like, if we want to do this Shizuka plan, we might want to go to Victor and get his approval for some stuff. Because, like, Victor was like, he's an asshole, I don't like him. So I think Victor might be on good grounds if we convince him. Maybe get a tailor, maybe get a flag. Maybe
We're
get a
gonna need
flag.
Something to show that we've branded this village.
we can't get a flag in that short amount of time.
I mean, yeah,
That's
but we
a
have,
zero chance.
we have the symbol and everything, so we can at least get it in production.
Shade, if I wanted to do a spear tip, project a spear tip standard, would I have the flag with it?
No.
Okay.
By the way,
But
Shane,
I would ask.
I have a question. How big is a swarm of bats?
How big is a swarm of bats?
Are you gonna
So are you
bat
trying to
them?
actually endear yourself here, or just,
Well, I'm not planning to use
tell
it
them
yet.
that terror would be...
Because
Okay.
it just says a swarm of bats.
Wait, okay, what is this, real quick?
It is a medium swarm of tiny beasts, so a lot of bats.
Again,
So-
give me a rough amount here. Like, what kind of... Like, if we had them all in a group, roughly how big would that, like... If we had them all in a circle, how big would that circle be, I guess?
About 5 feet in diameter.
Okay.
So does he like have them fly in formation?
Well, I was debating if I should use these to send letters to people.
That's what I was literally about to suggest since you mentioned it.
What?
It was either that or we
Messenger
go
bats,
parading
I
around
love it.
town and have the guards parading around town,
Oh, no. Well, what's worse...
going around all the
is-
streets.
I think these work.
Yeah, and
like a
getting
high
everybody
five.
into a center so we can have our celebration. That's
Calling
Isaac's
out
dead.
that like Isaac is dead, and to come and like something about like coming to the execution grounds to see his body put to rest or
Actually,
something.
On your cape, is there like a way to make a feast happen? Like, is there like a feast or like a food type thing that's on your the cape that you picked up earlier?
I have to take a look at everything that's on it. I don't think there's anything like that though.
I tell you,
Aw.
on average, there'd be 22 bats.
So I guess, are we doing this? Because it's going to take a minute to get ready.
I mean, would people pick up the flyers though, as opposed to, like having the guards and like maybe Sir Night Squire go around, like announcing through the town that
I mean,
this
the
has
guards are
happened?
probably more friendly.
And then that there's a new lord, Victor Valakovic.
Yeah,
Valakovich.
that's why I also say we probably want to go ahead and like get Victor's approval of this.
Actually, is still a town held.
We would have to go talk to Victor.
You know,
We're giving him a moment, so we're just kind of buying time until then, I guess.
Well, we might as well get stuff prepped before then, and
Yeah.
because we're probably doing this either way.
Same. I'm gonna be going to bed.
Okay.
But-
We're
because
probably
I
not
don't
gonna. We're probably not gonna be going for too much longer.
That's
I'm
what I
getting
thought.
tired.
I think we're just gonna try to get this done, and then we'll be probably done, hopefully.
So yeah, shit. If you give Shia like a pen and paper, he'll write out the flyers, or whatever we're doing.
Do we want to do flyers? Or do we want to actually have people parading around? Because I think
People.
word of voice is.
I think people would probably be better actually. Oh, Sir Knight, what if we talked to those two people we met earlier? Have them help us too.
Oh, we can, I guess.
What two
I
people?
mean,
You mean the
the-
peasant
I
folk?
think it would be better though if we get the actual like official government body around here to do it.
All right, that's fair.
The guards are making a noose still, so we can probably put them to use.
Yeah,
Is he
that's
still
what I
working on the
was saying.
news?
They, right.
The two guards are kind of in a argument about what way would be better.
Putting him on the stake means we could actually put his head back on his body. We can't just put a head in a noose. He has no neck to do so.
Ending this argument with Shia, this noose isn't gonna go. When we can't put him on a noose. The
That's what
stick
I'm
is
saying.
better.
Put him on the stake.
Only we-
Now, as a side thing, Globin is going to bring up the fact that these people have been traumatized by the use of the hanging procedure constantly. So using that would be traumatic in some way or form.
The stake is
We
probably
gotta-
the better idea.
We gotta establish a new
Precedent.
precedent. For the
Yeah,
government.
now you kill people through stakes.
Exactly. It's suffering, but the suffering will send a message.
Specifically, we kill vampires on stakes. They're like evil people.
Exactly.
Yeah, criminals.
It's
Alright. Goodbye, guys.
Have a good night.
All right. In any case, I think first plan of business is to go ahead and go to Victor, right?
I mean, do you
The
think he's
first plan,
down by now?
we should at least give him about 6 hours, which
At
is
least I don't
enough
have any
time
issues
to
with him again.
actually. Sorry for interrupting. You go. I'm sorry.
Like I said, I was just thinking about the timing, so we could probably use this to get to the tailor and the artisan.
Yeah. Okay, if you want to do Taylor Artisan first, what do we want to do with the guards right now? Because I think if we have them go around town right now, it might be too early to do that. So do we want them to just fix up this area to not be as gruesome?
Okay, so what we need to do is, for one, that steak needs to be made. Two, we turn that at least my idea, the like area, gallows area, into like a sort of like a place to announce stuff at. Or at the feast I'm hoping to have.
All right.
And three, we find out if there's any cooks in town that could assist with this over like a 1.5 to 2 day period.
So, I mean, do you want to just put Shia and the guards in charge of preparing the feast and everything?
Shia would
Oh
be very
yeah! You know, I completely obfuscate the fact that he knows how to
perfect
cook.
good about that too. I'm gonna be honest. He did it once.
He did?
He did it once in the tavern of the inn when we went to go get the thing from it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he made food for himself, that's right.
He
I was
also Made
We have-
Right, he did. Back when we were in the temple.
Oh,
yeah,
with
the temple the dire wolf you killed.
Yeah,
Huh.
So we can put Shy at a good use.
guys have skills. All right, so is that the plan? I'm perfectly okay with that. Honestly,
Yeah,
It's
like
better
I
than-
think
being
Sorry?
stupid, like we've been before about stuff. At least it's something.
I put some forethought into this, so I don't know why anyone would agree with me. So
I mean, the feast thing is a bit skeptical, but hey.
well, it's like a small festival to try to increase the morale of Garbo's future citizens.
Good news. More of your leaders have died.
Good
This one
news.
was worse than the last one.
The tyrant of your leaders has died. Better news, someone who's actually okay is now in charge.
Don't worry.
Do we
with
know that?
interests in mind, we've elected this 17-year-old child that inherited it.
No, we didn't elect.
Available.
He inherited the position.
There
And
we
he
go.
hates his father. And if anyone hates their father, that's a horrible person. Then that means they're a good person, right?
Hey, watch it.
Forgot about that situation. Making a joke about the recent knowledge I got about Jim Jones. In fact,
Oh.
his son's a decent person and absolutely hates his father.
Oh,
Ah. Okay.
Anyway.
so yeah.
So do we have anything in particular to tell the tailor or the artisan, or that's the next part?
Okay, so I'm gonna be sitting there naked as he mends my clothes. But besides that,
Okay, so we'll leave you there for that. I want to go to the artisan then instead. Will you?
I'll still have the dead body with me because I clearly have never taken any of that.
You want to go ahead and mend his clothes too?
Yeah, like that's legit a thing.
Put him in
Go ahead.
mocking funeral wear? What are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
You have a clown.
Okay. Actually, put him in dragon makeup.
No.
Like with a dragon style costume, or like Luciman costume.
All right.
Would that suffice for you guys?
I don't know what that would do, but you're the one sitting there at the tailor.
Would they have a lizardman costume in stock?
Just put him in a horse mask.
You haven't even found the tailor yet.
Well, yeah, but I assume we're
should,
going to look.
Get a goat head and put it on him.
But
Actually, it's donkey head.
we have
that
to
way
see.
you can have an ass.
They have to see their face, though. That's why I said like face paint, if possible.
Yeah, I know. I was making a joke about the fact that that's
Oopsie.
an actual public shaming thing.
That's why I tended to avoid that.
Ah, yes. Oh no. Hello?
Just
Hello.
write in skill not tailoring to my sheet. No.
I mean,
We'll leave you in charge with that.
Back to that.
You have free reign on this one. Whatever strange thing that comes out of this, we can't argue. I won't argue against it because I left it up to you.
Don't fuck up.
It'll be amusing at least.
I see. First off, we're going around town to look for the damn tailor.
We just start staying for when you do that.
Why don't we just ask the guys? We haven't left, have we? We'll just ask them where the tailor and stuff is.
Fair point. Hey, do you guys happen to know what the tailor is?
fuck you. No.
Fuck you.
Shows
I'm
both of the
sorry.
great weapons in his hand.
I'm sorry that I insulted your reinstalled nooses for being obsolete. I say
I'd
out of
never do
here.
that. Okay, I was like, I'd never do
Um,
that.
Well, the tailor lives across from the church, I think.
Oh, so we can
Do their houses
Tuber-
get burned down? No, they're too valuable. Yeah.
You're an
This sounds-
essential worker. We can't fire you. You're an essential worker.
That was a nice pun. High five.
All right.
So she is going to be doing with you is going to be helping operate a feast. Do you know where we can get some food stock?
The inn.
You know, I don't know. We- you can maybe ask the priest. Maybe he
Great
might
idea.
know. I don't really know.
All right. Do you know where the artisan is?
What are you looking for to be done?
What was it you wanted? You wanted
A
just
flag?
a flag?
A flag or something that we can identify that this is Shizuka's land here. Doesn't need to
Okay,
be like a big crest or a flag or something, you know.
They actually live with a tailor, I think.
Okay, so same place then. Yeah.
Wow.
Or they might be the tailor. I don't know.
We'll ask.
Hey, are you guys dead yet? No.
Do you want to check up on that one guy at the church that lost the corpse?
Sure.
Make sure he hasn't done anything stupid again. Because I don't actually have anything.
talking about the child or the one who
The one that actually, I guess both of them really.
Okay.
I don't actually have anything in mind, so if you don't want to, we don't have to.
So, are you going with Glorbin and I'll go to the church while you guys go to the tailor?
I mean, is the
Or-
tailor gonna have the? I suppose. Although I do have questions because I'm looking at the crest image, and what color should that be? Because I'm trying to come up with a good background.
Oh, I thought it was going to be purple.
I figured
I never actually got back
a
to
mix of like dark gray and purple.
I was
Okay.
thinking purple, like gold for the cross or something, and then like gray for the helmet, and then the bone color of white, like for the
Around
actual
the-
bone, and then
Oh.
maybe like a red feather or something, or like
See,
a
when I'm
green.
trying to give a good background color for the flag.
I thought the flag would have been
Black.
purple.
The flag would have been okay.
Yeah, because that's what Shade said I changed my armor color to when I disguised it.
Okay,
Okay then.
so that's the only other thing I wanted to make sure of.
We go. Ba 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 ba. To the tailor.
Look at them go. Whoa.
Tia stays
No.
behind as we split the party.
Split the party. Oh no, Shia's died.
What's
Shia couldn't find any meat, so he went hunting for direwolves, and now he's getting ripped apart. I was thinking the border on the cross were gonna be like yellow.
Actually,
that's
the
the
Vistani.
contrasting color with
Of yeah.
purple.
I haven't gotten my my wish granted by the Vistani crime boss.
Which wish was it?
Any one item.
Oh no.
Oh, you're gonna go cash that favor in.
Give me a clown suit for this man.
No,
Give me your
give
first
me
sport
a
weight, no.
warehouse. Give me a warehouse of meat.
Oh,
My own favor.
so you're going to them asking for their food supply.
Like if he knows what a viable food supply would be, and they could secure it.
All right.
But more
Oh,
importantly,
by the
I need
way,
my suit
you
tailored.
want to go ahead and get the coffin from there as well, or no?
I mean, I happen to know where the coffin shop used to be.
Yeah, but that's on fire. That was on
Okay, so I have a baby-sized sarcophagi with me.
On
We
you?
can use that for the head. Sorry?
Like with you right now?
Yeah, baby size sarcophagus.
You didn't leave that with the cart?
No, I left it on my sheet as carrying.
Okay.
You know what? I don't believe I did it either, but I'm looking at my sheet, it says carried.
You gonna have like strapped to your pack or something? Sure.
Yeah, it was only
I
10
mean-
pounds.
I forgot. Did he leave or bring the ladders with him?
I bought 2.
Okay, then. There we go, Shane. He brought ladders with him. He brought a sarcophagi.
Which he immediately drops during before combat starts.
I want to understand how you get the ladders through the doors. Do you bend all the way down?
So you think if Glorban fights a short person, a valid strategy for him is picking up the person and putting them on the ladder?
What?
Has it ever occurred to you that they can climb down the ladder?
Yeah, but then,
No!
like it's harder. Like it's gonna take you longer to climb down the ladder. That was the thing, and it's kind of hard to do that to fight with one arm because you have to have the other one on the ladder, or else you're gonna fall.
No, just use your feet and
There
use
is-
your chakra to keep yourself level.
This is some sound logic, Garbo.
It's been a Naruto reference. What the fuck? Yeah. So at least that's my idea. If anybody else has any ideas, present them.
No, go ahead.
That's fine.
Disagreement? Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, we're okay with it.
So, we all are agreeing to what we're doing then?
Yep.
Alright. In which case, you guys head into the tailor, I'll head to the church. I'm fine if they get to go first.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave it pretty simple. There's 2 people there. They are a man and a wife. One's a tailor. One creates like sews together clothing and other cloth things. Let me just grab a thing real quick.
Yeah, how much will this cost, actually?
We have plenty of money.
Yeah, not that it'll be an issue, just curiosity. I need to finance for the next 5 years, Strahd.
We need
you having
plan of
5-year plans? Are you communists?
Do we need to go ahead and put glasses on Glorban and have him do our accounting for us?
I can do that actually. It's
I know,
actually
that's why I did the joke.
great.
Look, I'm just saying, the court needs a treasurer.
If it isn't Gloria, I'd just like to imagine she's a go like, I need to go ahead and find out our finances, puns on a pair of glasses.
I can't see.
I can't
What's on
see
the
out.
glasses from the Arcanoloth?
All I can think of.
All right, we have this, don't we?
I mean, I just think of them. Are they at like the top of his head or at the bottom of his nose?
Well,
Where do
he's
they-
looking down, so on the bottom of his nose.
All right.
Imagine.
So all I can think of is the equivalent of the shot from Arthur wearing headphones that don't go cover his ears. This is the equivalent.
I don't need them. They just make me look good.
I'll say per flag it'll be about 50 GP.
What about fixing my suit and resizing it for my new form and fixing Isaac's clothes or getting new
Isaac's
clothes for him?
clothes. Like fixing up his previously worn clothes would Isaac's particularly. Let's see. Would cost about 40.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yours about 10.
Well, it's also been resized,
GP.
so just in case.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was allowed with it. Okay. Do you have any money on you, Shizuka?
Yes, I do.
I'm
I can afford
surprised.
You probably also have a bit of material wealth too.
I have.
So how would you like a baby sarcophagus?
Because remember, jewelry counts too.
You're right.
Each piece of fine jewelry is 250 GP.
Really?
You have 11.
Yeah.
Oh man. No, I think
the
I left those back
jewelry.
in the cart. I think I left those in the cart. 'Cause I don't have them anymore anyway.
They will take
I mean, the
an
cart's
IOU.
literally right outside.
I mean, I have
No.
170 gold, so I'm not that concerned.
I thought you left that at the Vistani area because we had to walk here from the Vistani camp.
I mean, I left
I'm
it
sure.
somewhere.
I think, yeah, probably. I know Cornelius is there.
It's fine.
He's a cart puller.
They are perfectly fine with taking an IOU because the process of repairing may take a bit, and creating a flag longer.
How much does it cost?
Like, how long?
About 200.
About 100 GP a flag.
I can afford that.
I can afford that.
How long does
Oh,
the
sorry.
process take, by the way? Just curious.
Repairing the armor would take for both of them probably about 2 days. The flag would take a 10-day each.
So
Yeah.
with the flag, can I request that they deliver it to the burgomaster?
It's dead. Oh, okay, never mind. He's not dead.
Whatever.
Good to know.
Add an extra 20 GP, then yes.
I can do that. That brings me down to 51 gold.
Are you
I-
going to deliver the other flag to the
We still need to
Baroness?
negotiate that.
To Shad's apartment complex. I mean, castle.
Yeah. We still need to negotiate that, and the payment might be delivered as well as the flag via Betswarm. Because you said Barovia isn't that large, correct?
Rovia is not terribly large. You can get across it walking pretty. If you just walk straight, it'd take like 20 hours.
Because yeah, the bats last 24 hours, and I can re-up them. So as long as they are back to me by 24 hours, I think I'm okay.
Fortunately, the flag takes 10 days, so you won't have it prepared by the time we do this. If we want to get to John in the next day.
Because like really, I'm gonna need a supply line here because I want to take Kresk too, but I don't feel like we're on good enough relations there.
We can think
We
about
need
it
to go
for us if need be. Come on, man.
You guys are setting up for the future, man.
What future? I mean, what?
I mean, I need to be sure.
I'm surprised we didn't set up as well as we have earlier on.
Oh, I mean, we did piss off the entire town of Valaki. But no, I mean, if that's all it takes, I will just give them up front the 120 gold.
I kind of just say, I'll just pay for it because I need to get rid of this sack of cash. Takes out a sack of 5,894 electrum.
No way you're carrying that on you.
I know that's a joke.
Money is burning a hole in my pocket, as well as pulling my entire weight down.
Y'all
Like,
think
it's
to
just-
find jewels.
Have you considered investing in gold?
Well, there was only electrum there.
You know, I think Shizuka's got the right plan. I think we need to go ahead and invest in more jewelry. That way we can easily liquidate the cash.
Is there a jeweler?
Anyway.
No.
Most likely
So yeah, I
not.
dropped it. Yeah, I assume not.
I'm
Sir
assuming-
Knight, you go into
Do-
the church. You don't
Right.
see the priest, Father Lucian, there.
Do I see any recognizable people?
Yes, Yeska, the little boy, is generally tending to the various, I'd say like 30 or so people that are in there.
All right. As I walk in, I'll go ahead and hail him. And he's like, "Hi, What was his name again? I
Yeska.
literally just forgot. Yeska. Hi there, Yeska. Could I have you over here for a moment?
Okay.
Sorry,
He
I know it's a
seizes
bit
on you.
awkward to drag you away from your duties, but do you know where the father is? I need to talk to him about something.
Father Lucian, he went out to the burgomaster's mansion to
Just now?
yeah, to talk to his sister.
All right. I forgot about the fact that he was called. That makes things easier. Thank you for telling me. I'll go ahead and head over there.
Okay. Unless you do anything else, he just sort of backs
Yeah.
away and continues on with his duties.
I'll go ahead and head back over there real quick.
Okay. Just heading right back over to the burgomaster's mansion.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll
I
make
won't
sure I knock
bother.
on the door.
Won't bother bringing up the map again.
So we're heading back now.
Well, I'm
If
so
you guys
glad
want to
the
meet up.
goddamn map just.
I was planning to be there. This is my deal.
Okay.
So, seeing as the only thing else he has on him would be nothing, he needs to buy some clothes as well as he gets those fixed.
Does he not have common clothes on?
No, he has nothing but a suit and tie and undergarments.
This
Okay.
is my casual outfit. I wear it every day.
Well, you
Yeah,
can,
it's his casual outfit.
Common clothes come at
Oh yeah, he's just. I'm just saying I'm picking some up.
yeah, just mark 5 SP off your sheet.
Damn, I don't have any. How do I convert that from Electrum? I
Well,
guess I can just do that.
alternatively,
I was incorrect.
you
I just
could-
noticed I had 13 gold on me. Never mind.
okay.
Sorry?
Alternatively, you could buy finer clothes for a grand sum of 15 GP.
Hmm.
Um,
I just noticed I'm carrying a naked Izek with me now.
or traveling clothes for 2.
Buy him a common set of clothes so he's
Yeah.
not risking public indecency and public exposure.
Yeah, we wouldn't want Isaac to get in trouble with the law.
You wouldn't want to get in trouble with the law yourself
Why would I care?
because you're the one carrying a naked man.
Yeah. Who's headless? Whose head I'm also carrying right in my hand.
You know, there is a lot of legal problems with that, isn't there?
Yeah.
Let's not worry about it.
Yeah, so yeah, I get him some clothes himself. But well, for the same cost then. Fair enough.
Okay. So if it's
Not
just
going
common
into
clothes, then
website.
that'll be a GP total.
So we head to. Do we even grab Shia at this point? Because he's probably still busy with attempting preparations.
He's
If-
fine.
He's fine.
Someone needs to cook.
There's probably 50 people in this town left.
I'm surprised there's even 50 people.
There's a number.
20.
If we find the god, so how many people are left in town? No.
They're all watchers.
They're all Washer Cult members.
Wait a minute, they're all washers? Always has been.
Well, grinds axe on ground.
Yeah, so you head back over to the Burgomaster's mansion. My leg is asleep. Yeah. That's uncomfortable.
Oh no, they've changed.
Yeah.
The door is unguarded currently.
I
He's dead,
will.
isn't he?
knock on it, and then immediately open it and walk in.
Oh, that was the Burgermeister's mansion. Never mind.
The front door, right? You're talking about the front door, or are you talking about
front
the
door.
actual door? Yeah. Knock on it, walk in.
The guard that went to go fetch Father Lucian is in the middle of walking down the stairs, seeing you enter. They're like, okay. Walks
Don't
back.
worry.
Top of the
I
morning
didn't
to
want to
you.
cause any. I didn't want to walk in without at least letting people know I'm coming.
Wow, that's messed up. We didn't do that last time. That was impolite.
How
Well,
impolite.
last time it was a situation where the door was already open and people are getting headbutted into unconsciousness and death. Actually, I think mainly death.
Only
the most
that.
painful entry we've ever made.
Double quit. God damn it.
I don't think I even knocked that time because of the situation.
Anyway, I take it you head upstairs then.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and head up to the door and then I'll knock on it and wait.
After a moment, you the door opens and you see Father Lucian.
Hello, Father. I've actually come here to see you. I
Hello.
forgot that the Baroness had asked me to let one of the guards know to call you. So I ended up going to the church by accident without thinking that, looking for you.
He looks back into the office. Past him, you see both Victor and the Baroness. He steps out and closes the door behind him.
Oh, Victor's in there. Well, that makes things easier. He seems to have calmed down a bit then.
Yes.
I said this scene directly. Whatever.
They
Yeah,
told-
Globin's nearby, by the way, just so you know.
They
think
told
we're
me
all-
everything that happened.
All right.
Quite a nasty
Ah,
piece of work you did out here.
You're
Yeah, it
welcome.
was. Unfortunately, the situation didn't go quite as planned due to a couple slip-ups that occurred when I'm not really sure what happened, to be honest. I was
was Shia.
not available at the time. Are you here actually?
Yeah, no, I still understand I was coming with.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I didn't know like if I was heading over and then you guys were gonna head over, and I didn't know if you were
Well,
here yet or
Shizuka
not.
wanted to go, so
Yeah.
I'm here, yeah.
I know you said you wanted to go. I didn't know if you arrived yet.
I
That's my
assumed
bad.
that we'd meet up since both things did not take that much time.
Okay, yeah, that's perfectly reasonable.
And they're right across the street from each other, so I just imagine we both see each other leave at the same time.
In case, what were you saying since I talked over that? Reaper.
Oh. I just wanted to say that I was nearby and he takes the brunt of the issue and saying that, yes, I did do quite a bit of work here.
Oh, you were saying Shia was the issue. That's what it was.
Yeah, Shia was the issue. Shia fucked up with speaking.
Oh, I see.
And
It wouldn't have been a wise idea. And yeah. Oh well.
turns out redheads aren't very common in Bolivia. Who knew?
Well, I guess that's a situation occurred, and then it escalated, and we ended up coming in and seeing what happened to Isaac, and in turn, what Isaac did.
and he ended up becoming a vampire.
Yeah.
Yes, show's body.
Now, how would that happen, I wonder?
Well, we heard that a man in a suit had came to visit him, and then Isaac started locking himself in. I think today even. I'm not sure if that has any relation to it or not. But if I know things about vampires, it's typically that one vampire kills someone and drinks their blood, and then they become a vampire.
I'm not sure if that's supported by facts, but I also don't know that much about vampires myself.
I think in my interactions with about a dozen vampires, I could say that it's probably supported by some amount of facts.
Oh.
In any case, now since Victor is here and seems to be better, we have business with all of you actually. If you wouldn't mind stepping in, and we can have a conversation with all of you concerning what to do with both the death of Izek as well as Victor probably being appointed the new town Baron.
Lord. Yes.
Yes, well. Indeed. He goes ahead and opens up the door again and lets you all in.
Okay, I'll go ahead and step inside.
We've passed the threshold.
Now,
We got invited in.
Inside
ahead
you.
I was just gonna ask because I didn't realize you were gonna start talking again.
Oh, no.
If she was gonna want to lead off with this or what.
I mean, I can if you want to.
I figured you
Oh.
would probably have the best like start for it since it's
I have a
your
mental
stuff.
image with no way how to explain it.
By the way, I checked through Isaac's pockets and whatnot before I give away the clothing.
You don't really find anything of value.
Of
He
course.
has an arm.
His sword seems mundane. His armor's mundane. The only interesting thing about him is his arm, but that's the whole thing.
Non-replaceable.
It's not something you can exactly take unless you really want to.
Can we transplant the arm to Glorbin?
But that would make me weaker.
Has
You can certainly
probably
try.
has experience with crafting on arms.
Ha.
Anyway.
All right.
You seem so disappointed, shit.
On the inside, you see Victor is now sitting in his father's chair, behind the desk, while the Baroness seems to have had another chair, less fancy chair, probably from the kitchen, placed next to it, next to the desk that she's sitting in.
All right, I'll go ahead and step in. I guess I'll lead off then.
If you want to. 'Cause I'm trying to think how to start it. I can follow.
Long would step to your left, by the way.
Huh? What, Reaper?
I'm just assuming that Globin would be to your left and Shizuka Sean would be to your right.
I guess.
That works. I'll go ahead and step in and like look at Victor and go. So, I know this is a sudden situation, but I figured, before we get to business, I'd ask how you're taking all this at the moment.
Well, let's see here. The guy that I've known pretty well all my life just sort of went crazy and killed a lot of people, including my mother, which now she's back with, I don't even know. My
Probably
dad
witchcraft.
died
Joking.
over a week ago.
Wait a second. Hold on. It's only been a fucking week.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a lot of downtime before we go to Strahd's castle, it seems.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Sorry for interrupting.
yeah, you do, man.
We have an entire month. I don't know why you
have-
have so much time.
It was 3
but
months. 3 months total.
No, it's a month.
Oh, it's 3 months. Fair enough.
I don't even know how I'm feeling, man.
How was your relationship with Izek?
We'd
that
like
you
to
would
get a
say?
quick stab in.
Well, he kept to himself, mostly. Followed my father's whims. I personally stayed isolated from him and most everyone in the attic. So I can't really say we had much of a relationship to begin with.
See. And you had, let's say, somewhat of an understanding of what his policies were while he was ruling.
Well, the smell of charred houses really gave off that effect.
Yeah. Before it might have occurred, but not to such a degree. I can't say it would be, or I could say with somewhat of certainty that doesn't give off a very good impression of the type of person you are. Now, I know Isaac, you described as him going crazy and attacking people, and that was because of the vampirism, but it's not like Isaac was a completely infallible person before that point, considering, all the houses
And the dolls.
and the dolls. So I could say that your opinion of him wasn't exactly positive, but maybe not quite negative.
Something of the sort, I guess.
All right. Considering you're the new ruler of the town here.
I'm the new ruler of Barovia. Whoa, Strahd's dead?
So we're gonna need to negotiate here, kid.
Hey, don't be so crass with your words, Shizuka.
That's what's negotiated.
In any case, there's a couple of matters of business that we would like to talk about that we were originally going to come here and have a conversation with Isaac about before this all occurred. And that was to do with the situation of, the house is on fire and the leadership and the tyranny that was occurring. We had a conversation with a couple of townspeople, and they weren't exactly thrilled about it any more than what's kind of been in the past, if not even less thrilled. So, to mark the occasion of you being the ruler, we would want to
Throw some measure of feast in your honor, as well as to acclaim Isaac's death.
I'm trying to think of my words right now. That's a good way of putting it. Really.
No. Is that like an in character? Like you're having problems getting the words, or because
I said that out of character. Out of character, I'm having an issue right now trying to figure out the words.
Words are
because
rough.
I was thinking you were having that problem in character, which is why I made that spiel.
No.
Fair enough. Sorry.
No, that's a good way to put it, though.
So many comments. I'm so confused.
In which I will agree in character. Yes, we wanted to do that. With Isaac's death, there is a certain uncertainty in the town here. What was the town called again? Crest, right?
No,
This one,
Valaki.
Valaki. I always get confused for some of them. I'm trying to remember. There's certain uncertainty in Valaki, especially with the previous reign here. And it hasn't been the best track record from what we've seen with a lot of burnings. So, as Glorban here has suggested, it might be a good time to cement the new reign with both raising the morale of people, but not in a way that your father would have with his what's the word I'm trying to think of? Mandatory. People need to be happy, or Isaac's mandatory. Anyone that doesn't agree with me gets burnt. I think it would be a good time to kind of air out all the hostility there with your reign and not quite give Isaac the best funeral he could deserve for the type of person he is, but also not completely like. What I'm trying to say is to give him a funeral in front of everyone to go ahead and show that Isaac is no longer here, and also that to cement that Isaac ended up becoming something that he wasn't before, and that there are people out there that ended up putting an end to it to give hope to people that even though there are monstrosities in this world, there's still a bit of light and a bit of faith in the old gods to establish that they can snuff them out.
Well, I guess I can't disagree.
After all, I am a paladin that I know the gods here aren't very strong, but I'm still able to channel their might and pull from their powers somewhat, currently from the Morning Lord. So I think having a symbol like that, as well as looks at both Glorb and Shizuka, these two who also have powers that are, I believe, tied to some form of god or divinity.
Let's say
Also-
that.
Let's say that. Also would act as a good symbol to show that even when there are things like he who shall not be named running about, they can still potentially be stopped.
Oh no, he's he's
Oh God, he's rolling.
He's rolling. I'll use the inspiration die if I have to. That
Anyway.
he who shall not be
Oh
named.
God.
I don't know if that's a trigger or what. That's really perceptive of you, sir.
he's always watching. That's the
Oh
thing.
no.
As you regard both Shizuka and Glorben, when Father Lucian looks at Shizuka, he doesn't actually really recognize you right now. Actually, he doesn't recognize you anyway. I don't think he ever met you.
Remember if I went to church or not, and I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think you did. I think you stayed in the inn.
All right.
He just sort of goes pale, looking at you for a second, and shivers.
Oh boy.
Stop. You need to turn off your evil. Intimidating the
Shizuka.
local.
So the plan was I'm just going to ignore it.
Shizuka.
Terrified.
Something to note is that you could probably stop terrifying people if you were to wear some makeup.
Actually, can I roll some insight on his fear? I just want to know why he's afraid.
Sure, go ahead.
Is insight that?
Insight.
By the way, that was in character statement, which I guess was.
Okay, that might work.
Okay. Yep. You can definitely see like he thinks there's something entirely wrong with you.
Okay, so this
He
is
doesn't know what.
Oh wait, is this person Valaki? Not Valaki.
This man is
Velaskin. Not Velaskin.
Valakian?
I forget the proper term. Valakian, yeah.
So let me ask the better
He
question.
lives in Valaki.
Is this priestly nonsense, or is this I'm an undead nonsense?
This definitely seems more like a priestly sort of nonsense.
Okay.
Hey, me and Shizuka follow the same gods, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. And by that, you mean you follow me.
No. If you say that out loud, you'll die. And then he'll die.
I will lead up the way with that. I was also looking for Father Lucian to alongside getting Victor's permission, like consent for all this, as well as like backing Father Lucian to also fuck. I had the word earlier. Was it the clerical word for
Blessing.
like the church word for this?
Blessing?
Blessing.
Blessing, I guess, like of Isaac's funeral, and like to show that even the church is behind this.
Yes, we
Oh, sanctify. Sanctify.
Sanctify.
Better word.
Yeah, that's it.
I would suggest that we
Sanctify.
burn the body.
That's perfectly reasonable. They had we had let the guards know to go ahead and prepare things, and they prepared an urn, which I don't think is going to be needed, as well as a stake. But burning the body and cleansing it in that manner is a completely agreeable method, especially if the priest is the one recommending it. I figured with all these powers together, if the church also sanctifies it, as well as Victor's new leadership, it'll go over better with the people.
Alright. Okay, and to tack on one more thing. Victor, since you're the new, I guess, burgomaster here. See, I have a plan. Trying to think of actually the phrase.
A rather vocal sigh comes from Glorben's head. Yeah, I guess from his head.
And this needed to be addressed one way or another. See, I have a plan to take over Barovia, and I'm gonna need some backing. So here's the deal. I'm willing to let... Or no, that's probably the bad way to phrase it.
Willing to?
Very
Willing to is very bad. But,
Be very careful with your words here.
yeah, I know, I'm realizing that in hindsight. I'm not the word person. I'm not a wordsmith.
Or would you like me to say this for you instead, Izek?
So here's the deal. I just want some backing. So could we set up a deal where, I guess, if you need any form of protection, I'd be willing to help you out. Just when the time comes, if we need you, we could have you and Valaki's backing.
I'm not entirely sure what we can do for you.
I mean, as of right now, I'm not really sure either, so I don't have any expectations. However, just in case.
I feel like Shizuka is more or less proposing that a favor of, or why is it? Like having an alliance or a good favor just between you guys, mainly for like, because we ended up taking care of this issue, like having Shizuka and like the entire court of Entropy as like an actual protector and like guardians of here would probably send a good message, maybe.
I
What does
suppose
that
we can
do
make
it?
that work.
Of the Stanley.
I believe Shizuka is also getting a flag tailored of her court.
Yep, just a symbol of our protection.
Now, to note, there's going to be some fiscal policy changes we'll have to talk about later, but...
No town burning of houses first. I feel like that goes without saying.
All criminal cases will have to be under the lord of the town, as well as the lord of the... What type of the lord of the region as well.
The count.
Count, there we go.
I
I forgot.
Strahd is a count.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a count. He's a vampire, so obviously he goes by the title count. By the way, since it's your plan, Glorben, at any point do you want to bring up to the priest about the feast thing?
Yes. So, as an added benefit is that because of my plan for a feast, what we need is some measure of food. Of course, I can assist with I can actually pay for it out of pocket, but we need to know if there's a store of food somewhere we can use for this feast I want to happen within the next 2 to 4 days.
If not, I'm sure if you lend us some of your men, we can go hunting as well.
Let's see.
I say that to Victor specifically.
Sir Knight.
Yeah?
You hear footsteps coming up the hall.
Divine sense.
There's no one dead.
There's no undead, no fiend, no celestial.
Save for Greg.
Greg's still here?
Oh
yeah. I forgot he existed.
So about Izek.
Yes, John holds Isaac's body in his hands.
You
Doesn't mutant corpse.
It's Carl, isn't it?
you see Carl Washer at the end of the hall. Arms
That's
crossed.
the trouble. We were actually going to
and-
go with you after this.
Arms crossed, with two cultists in red standing by him. He looks
So the situation
pissed off.
is that we couldn't do anything about it since he was already dead before we even got here.
So we found, what, 6 pikes in his chest and he got up from it? Then he attacked us quite violently.
To be frank, I was trying to get the others to not kill him immediately, but unfortunately I couldn't get the word in before he escaped, and one of our looks at Greg ended up getting worried he might try to go around town and vampirize people, so he ended up putting him out of his misery.
Vampires are quite strong and probably would have got, damaged our bindings or broken them, and we would have had another fight on your hands. So this is the only reasonable way to deal with this problem. It comes with great dissatisfaction.
Listen, I hear what you're saying, but we had a deal. And we need to come up with some sort of compromise soon, or else things might get ugly. And that's where we're going to end.
Alright.
I was just about to ask him what his
Isaac's body drops.
I was just about to ask him what his plan with Isaac's body is, because I'm willing to do the day plan.
Look, I'm willing to let him burn Isaac in the public.
All right.
That's reasonable.
So, yep. Solid.
Fun session.
Coming back. You guys killed Isaac a whole lot faster than I was hoping. I realized that I think I need to really up my game for the Zelda campaign.
I feel
Okay,
like you
but
forgot
I-
a lot of times that he had legendary actions.
I forgot
that
legendary
contributed-
actions, but frankly, all he could do, because he was grappled, all he could do was attack, and he
Yeah,
doesn't
that
do
grapple
much.
was that grapple was a really good idea immediately out the gate on me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
First turn, first round, grapple, pull him away. He can't hit anyone but me. And then we gank him.
Oh, he moves him away from gold.
Anyway, we should be back again next week, and I will not be extremely exhausted every end of the session because I'm in a new time zone.
Hey.
You'll be exhausted after the end of a conversation at the end. No.
Hooray! All right. Until
Or another
Until-
week.
until
I think-
next time.
What we've done.
That's gonna be freaking perfect, by the way. Just have John just sitting in the
Goodbye.
forest for a week by himself. It's like, oh, this guy have a